I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
Good afternoon. Welcome in. Hello. How are you? It's me, Archer. Hi. If you're new here, welcome. You'll get used to me, I promise. If you're returning, I promise you'll eventually get used to me. It'll happen. How you guys doing? What's up? Hey, Randy. What up, good sir? Hi, Punky. Oh, my gosh. Good to see some of the OGs here. How have you been doing, Punky? What up, Cappy Goat? Hi, Brittany. Shelly. What's up? Hey, Nana Little. How you guys doing? What up? Hey, Kitty. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the gifts. You're awesome. Hey, Sunshine. What up? If you guys haven't subscribed to Sunshine for Oracle messages, why not? Dude, everybody does. All the cool kids are doing it. Even Joe Camel says it's cool. How's it going? What up, Mama T? Mama T. Y'all, we need help with Mama T on one thing. I mean, the occupational therapist, awesome. Physical therapist, totally cool. But we were trying to fix her handle so we could get her Mama T the other night. And they're all taken. So I need some ideas in the comments so we can get Mom a new handle. So it's not Mama T number. So if you guys want to, post it down in the comments with some ideas. All right. Let's give Mama T a handle. Hey, Donna. Happy hump day. That dang Skippy. We're halfway through the week. It's been a good hump day so far, too. Sun's out, a little warmer. It's not Tennessee warm, but it's Michigan. It's close enough for government work. So we're liking it. How you guys doing? Kit Kat. What up? How you doing? Oh, my gosh. I missed you. Thanks for coming. We got a lot of Donnas here tonight. There's a Donna Hanley over here. There's a Donna's over. Hi, Donna's. That was an old song. Oh, don't worry. My phone autocorrects some of the weirdest words in the world. Oh my gosh, Donna. The iPhone autocorrect is unique in itself. So April, May, June. Hola. Hello. What's up? What's up? What's up, Mel? Is that Mellerby? Mellerby? It's warmer in Wisconsin too. I haven't been to Wisconsin in a minute. Some of Mama T's family came from, oh gosh, where was that? Menominee? Yeah, because I used to remember that it was the Muppet song when we were going to visit family over there by the Wisconsin Dells. I think it was. But I used to always be like, oh, okay, we're going to Menominee. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, sweet. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Hello to everybody. If you're new in, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, love to have you be a part of the family. Be totally cool. And even if you are subscribed, I did get notified during one of my Google AdSense conference calls that if you tap the bell and it's set to personalized, or if it's set to none, you don't get notified. Not just here, any channel on YouTube. But if you change it from either personalized or none to all, then it goes back to get notified. So that's why I've got it added into the Weather Channel ticker up here, so that everybody makes sure to notice it and do it. Hold on, throat chakra. I do go live. We do an all signs here every Wednesdays at 3:30 Eastern time. We do individual sign readings live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we also do cards and coffee where I answer your super chat questions here Monday and Friday mornings. And then I sprinkle a couple in at the end of every individual sign reading. And then we got pre-recorded messages that released on Saturday. And then Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, you can join me in the chat over at Elevation Church. I go there, Alyssa goes there, Melissa, everybody. And we have a good time. So come hang out with us in the chat there. All right. Maybe you can be a part of a watch party or something with us. It's good stuff. And I know I'm planning to get back into Nashville too. So, but if you're around Metro Detroit or Nashville and you see me thereabouts there, I don't bite. You can say hi. It's cool. I like meeting family. What's up? Hey, Sarah's Life. How you been doing? What's up, Tang? How you doing? Bernadette, welcome in, welcome in. Hi. Hi, Lily. How you doing? What's up? How's your guys' hump day going so far? Not bad? Dedicated 77. Hi, spinny hugs. Oh, cool. You're in Nashville, Carrie? Oh my gosh, you're right by Melissa. Ah, sweet. Dude, I haven't been down there in a minute. I think I'm going to get down there because a friend of mine has a friend that plays in a Beatle cover band, and I happen to love Beatle cover bands. The Fab Four is my personal favorite. But I'm like, I got to get down there for that show. There's a show at the end of the month. I was telling Melissa about it. I'm like, I got to come down for that. That's going to be so much fun. I'm like, I'm actually going on a non-working vacation. I'm going to try it, see how that works. But I got to go see that. It's so cool. So we're going to have a good time. I think, yeah, Mama T does Amazon. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's how she gets a lot of the stuff delivered, so I don't have to go and shop for her. So yeah, Mama T's got it. I don't think she does wish lists or nothing like that. Good vibes for Aries. You got it. We'll do good vibes for everybody. Oh, and here's what I'm going to do for us. I was thinking about this before the live. It literally, this popped into me in like the last tip from Sweden. No way. Hi. Beetle Bill. He's big in Sweden, I heard. Oh my gosh. Greetings from the US. Hi there. What's up? Thanks for, oh my gosh. I feel like Pitbull worldwide. Dolly. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming. Dude, this is fun. You guys are awesomeness. It's 2 a.m. now, Aries, man. Where are you at? 2:10 a.m. now. Whoa. Exactly. April, May, June. They are. Dude, I've met Artie, the one that played Paul. Oh my gosh, he's really good. And he's right-handed. He learned all that stuff left-handed. I'm like, that's impressive. Fab Four is a good cover band. They're very, very Beatley. Very Beatley. Anytime a Beatle band comes to Detroit, I go and check them out. Karen, what up? Hi. How's it going? So yeah, what I was thinking we were going to do is I'm going to use for each of the signs today, I want to use the biblical tarot to find out what Mercury retrograde is intending each sign to focus on. All right. Because like everybody's used to getting signs or seeing signs, but it's like, what do we do with them? Right. So it's like, hey, if you could let us know what we're supposed to be working on, because this Mercury retrograde is about internal reflection for all of us, everybody in the world. Right. You're in Texas. I did a stint in Dallas for property management. I used to like it. It was hot. It was August when I went, but I liked it. It was actually really nice. And it's like when you go to Nashville, and of course the tourists are the ones that have the hat on, right? Melissa's like, yep. Carrie's like, yep. We know. People in Nashville actually just dress normal. But the thing on it is when I'm in Texas, I was always humming the Dallas theme, and everybody's like, it's not really like that. I'm like, oh, sorry. The people in the property management office that I was working at as I was in training, they're like, you don't have to keep humming that theme song all the time. I'm like, oops, sorry. South Africa. Hola, hi, South Africa. Oh my goodness. So nice to meet you guys. Well, okay, let's do it all signs then. So anyways, what I was saying is I'm going to use the biblical tarot for every sign, okay? I'm proud of being the first channel and the only channel that ties the Bible into tarot the way Mama T taught me. It's really cool. You guys dig it. If you're new here, you're going to love this one. For anybody that comes at you with divination, bad stuff, you can't do it. No, just think of it as like me holding a Bible here and being like, okay, God, I need to see what Bible passages I need to tell Aries or I need to tell Taurus. And then boom. It's not all woo. I do not believe and we do not practice black magic or spell work here. That's a no-no. We are not allowed to affect free will, and I am nowhere near that page scale, so I don't do that stuff. I've studied it and researched it, so I know the enemies, got to know the bad guys' playbook, but we also don't do that here. We just pray. It's not spells, it's prayer, all right? But, so yeah, I'm going to use the biblical tarot for each sign to get what we're supposed to be focusing on for the retrograde, so we at least have a base point or a foothold so we know where to start to do some of our own shadow works. And then I'll just pick whatever decks call to me for each sign, and we'll do that for the energies of you and your person, all right? So if you're cool with that, I haven't done it that way in a while, but I want to. So I'm like, all right, let's go for it. So if you guys are cool with it, we'll start from the top with Aries to Pisces. There's an order for a reason, and I follow the rules. I'm doing what God told me. It's kind of hard to take the zodiac wheel and chop the parts up, but it's, you know, it's different. It's cool. So, hi Jane, how you doing? What up? What up? Oh, Namiko, we are friends by default because you're a Sagittarius. I'm Archer for a reason. I have been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer, and I'm quite proud of that, actually. Oh, I'm glad you're here. That is so cool. I gotta follow the order, otherwise I totally would. Trust me, I'm all for Pisces. I am 100% pro Pisces. Totally. I got your guys' back. I gotta do what God tells me. I gotta follow the zodiac order. I'm not on that pay scale. I can't jumble the world up. I'm sorry. But you know what I'll do for Pisces when we get there? I'll make sure that it's not like, you know how like some people are like, oh, I'm really tired by Pisces and I don't, and then the Pisces get like, they phone it in for Pisces, right? I will make sure Pisces gets a full reading, full energy. All right, God, make sure you temperance. Aha, Sagittarius energy. Make sure you temperance and moderate my energy so that I have equal energy for all 12 signs. Don't let me tire out by Sagittarius. Please and thank you, amen. I almost forgot the secret words. Secret words of please and thank you. Anyways, so, okay, so if you cool with that, Yushi? Okay, sweet. Yoshi was my favorite character when I used to play Nintendo. So maybe like, do I get a point for that? Because like more than Mario, Luigi, or any of them, I always picked Yoshi. Is that cool? Fist bump. Okay, cool. So yep. All right, so we're good to go. All right, hey Dory. Every Pisces here right now gets it. But they're like, oh, thank God in heaven, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Somebody's gonna do more than give us 2 minutes of a reading. Hey Pisces. So they'll be back eventually. Bye. I'm gonna give you a whole reading, Pisces. Okay, let's go for it. All right, let's dig in. And let's see. Everybody's protected. I mean, when you're with me, I'm a July 7th Cancer. My chariot is Kit from Knight Rider. All right, molecular bonded shell, AK-47 bullets bounce off the hood, don't even scratch paint job, drives itself better than a Tesla. Kind of a little bit of a pedantic AI voice, but we still love you, William Daniels. Hey. Anyways, okay, stop it. Focus, Archer. Okay, believe it or not, I'm connecting to energies. That's the weird stuff right now. Anyways, all right, Gabrielle, you ready? Whitney, ready? You guys ready? All right, let's just do it. Let's go for it. All good vibes only. Totally. All right, let's dig in. We grab the banners. We'll start from the top. Start with Aries. There we go. Cool beans. We're ready. What's up, man? Total Virgo love. Virgo vibe. Sag in the house. Aries in the house. Cappy Goat, you're Capricorn. I know that part. Melissa's here, so Libra gang represent. I still can't talk like that. Libra gang. It doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth, right? It's like that. I want to see my money don't jingle. It don't work. Anyways, but Libra gang in the house. Okay, it's cool. Pisces in the house. Hi, Sassy Girl 84. Scorpio representing. Serenity's here. Exactly, Pseudo Kit. I can't do it. Bang, bang. I don't know. I'm bad at that stuff. Gemini in the house. Hi, Willie. What up? All right. I think we're Cancer. Michelle Mabel, of course. Leo's here. Hi, Leo. What up? Virgo, Christina. All right. Let's do this, guys. All right, let's go for it. Every sign in the house. Taurus. Okay, cool. Dude, I'm Cancer, so Taurus and Cancer go to, see, Carla, Taurus and Cancer go together like peanut butter and jelly. So I got Taurus's back. No problema. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Keep it short and sweet. We don't need you to rainbow unicorn it. Cool beans. Right? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, you guys still matter. It's cool. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, calm down. Fire signs. All right. We'll be just fine. All right, let's dig in. Right, Liddy? All right, let's go for it. Aries. All right, Aries, you're going to be at, we got to do 14-14. That's double temperance. All right, let's get everybody balanced. All right, so 14-14 for Aries. And so what's up, Aries? What else you up to? Hey, Aries. What up? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for hyping, liking the reading. If you want to book a personal reading or to check out everything else the channel's got to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link pinned in my bio or in the description box. All right. What do we have? What is Mercury retrograde asking Aries to focus on at this time? And then what's going on with Aries and the person on their mind? What do we have for Aries? That's a deck jam. Aries in the deck jams that tells me you need a hug. All right. So I won't tell anybody. Come here. I'm going to grip you up, though. I'm going to spin you around until you start giggling. Your hair blows in the breeze. All right, like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave, fellow Aries drivers. All right, the anxiety might start to subside, and if you need it, come on back anytime. I'll get you more spinning hugs. All right, now we got to get extra nosy. All right, God, why did Aries need the spinning hug? tap me in, tune me in, give me 2 shuffles, and let's do it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries, the leader of the pack. Boom, boom. I got a couple Aries comment like, Archer, we love that. So it stays. It's yours, Aries. All right. Denata. Let's do it. Overall energy is the 4 of Swords. Thanks for the repost, Vanessa. 4 of Swords, the Page of Swords into the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about a pause and the time required in that pause to learn a lesson with the Page of Swords that puts you into a more mature status. All right, so this Mercury retrograde is going to elevate you into like a Proverbs 31 status on the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so let's see what we got. 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. That's the 7 deadly sins, temptation of Jesus in the desert. Toby's like, hey, Jesus, there's a hotel over here, probably has a pool. And Jesus like, no, hotels haven't been invented yet, Toby, stop it. 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Sun card is Leo. Hermit card, could be dealing with Leo, Virgo, Cusper, or Leo or Virgo. Aquarius is on deck 2 with the Star card. And the 5 of Swords, it's about healing through. So this is healing energy during this retrograde that it's wanting you to focus on. Maybe even a little bit with that Hermit card about your home life, internal stuff. Some of you guys might even be like either buying or selling homes right now or focusing on that for a reason. Moving, unpacking, home organization. Just stuff that kind of makes your home yours. Okay? It could also be on a spiritual level because Cancer energy rules over the 4th house, which is really about the energy around you being something that you're comfortable in, okay? Maybe getting rid of people, places, and things that kind of make you feel uncomfortable. Some of you guys with the moving energy, maybe you're even starting to look into like astrocartography and like, where do you feel like you're meant to be? You know what I mean? So even though with this going on though, it's got you like at a point to make money moves in the future, okay? So maybe you're like prioritizing and organizing and balancing budgets or something, all right? 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. That's Scorpio and Aquarius energy. That would be the movements of Pluto and Uranus. Yes, okay, Aries, I will watch Uranus for you. That poor planet, poor Uranus, the butt of all science class jokes. Okay, now I'm laughing at myself, and that was almost my real voice. Anyways, so the thing about this is it's like you're attracting in some more attention from the places you go. And maybe want to get out a little bit more even and kind of focus on maybe like, you know, soak up a little bit of sun, Sheryl Crow style. Getting out, connecting to the earth, going to events, going to parks, whatever, you know, just getting out of the house after doing all this time inside organizing and moving furniture or packing, unpack, whatever, you know, cleaning out closets, M&M style. Then you're at a point where maybe you need to go out. And when you got the Hermit and the Sun card, it's like, yeah, okay, go out, get some sun, but it's also about connecting to the earth more with the Hermit energy, right? So maybe some of you guys will be getting into focusing on your health more, or like keeping your New Year's resolutions or whatever you gave up for Lent. I gave up giving up stuff for Lent, but it's not working out so far. Anyways, so meditation, yoga, some of you guys getting back into the gym, things like that, okay? It is a little bit of like, you know, connecting into the stuff that makes you feel good and better about yourself. Actually making some time to focus on you. All right, I dig it. So let's see what's up with you and your person. All right. Yep, this one works. Okay. Connect me into Aries' person, the one on Aries' mind. Give me everything you got for that. Focusing in on this energy too. 10 of Wands. Okay. 3 of Swords. Oh. Page of Wands. I only said oh to that because I heard they know what they did. So they know what they did. Page of Wands, 8 of Swords. 1 minute they were all in, happy-go-lucky. The next minute you're looking at your phone being like, where'd they go? Like it was starting to go somewhere and then it got cold feet. Not you, them. 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Some of you guys could be born on the 2nd or seen repeating 2s. Fool card, Ace of Pentacles, which and the Sun card. They're going to, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. They're working on something here. Strength card into the 3 of Wands. Could be an Aries. Yeah, could be another Aries. Leo and Sagittarius are here too, though. But you got some pretty strong Virgo. Gemini and Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius. So they still want to make an offer to you. So what's holding them up? Because it's like things were going really good on this until they started to slow their roll. You got the Page of Wands into the 8 of Swords. So it's got you wondering what happened, that's for sure. And so it's like maybe you're looking to try and see what you could have done differently, especially with that Hermit card being an energy of Mercury retrograding. Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, which almost is like them regretting a decision or a choice they made and having a little hope and faith that they can overcome it. So it's like somebody that went quiet or went cold and they're trying to figure out how to explain themselves for closing off. Okay. It's not that they're making up a lie about it, but it's almost like that they're like you've had enough human excuse machines in your life already that you're like, I don't know if I want to do that part again. And it might have you a little nervous, right? Because you're ready for love. You're even at the point you're like, Archer, I don't need to hear anything more about money. I got my money under control. Mind your business. And I'm like, that's cool. But you're like, why isn't this going anywhere? I'm like, okay, that's my job. I got you. Right? The Two of Swords talks about having hope and faith and trusting in the process and what's being lined up for you guys. And it does seem like maybe it's like why things always work out this way. Because it feels like this is going the same direction relationships in the past have too. And you're like, am I a defect or a factory lemon or something? But no, you're a child of God. You're perfect in everybody's eyes. And I don't care anybody that says you're not. You're perfect in God's eyes, and that's the only one that counts, right? So you guys could be dealing with another cardinal sign, because right now I've got some strong Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, and Aries energy. Leo's here with heavy Virgo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Three of Pentacles, and it came out as a crossing card. So I've got to look at it in both directions, but it is part of healing, and you guys do work things out and beat the devil energies, okay? So the devil's the one casting doubt in this, that history is going to repeat itself. But yet, even with the Three of Pentacles reversed, some of this is being done on their own, where they actually do want to explain themselves truthfully and honestly. It's like you just didn't expect them to slow their roll. And you're almost asking God or your guardian angels, like, why is it happening again? Why does this always happen to me? But in a way, they're kind of doing it too. So you guys are actually picking up each other's energies. Could be a Gemini, maybe an Aquarius. Air sign energy is pretty strong. You or them could be born on the 7th, the 19th, the 22nd, 2nd, 29th, 9th. Maybe the 8th or the 18th and the 28th comes out as well as the 10th. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles with the Magician that overcomes the overthinking and leads to the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Swords, they can't get out of their head about a way to fix this with the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are both kind of like frustrated on it. But the Knight of Pentacles, that's the knight that delivers the Ace of Pentacles, right? So it's like they became a human excuse machine, but they're coming out of that vibe. Because like this is like the vibes I'm getting off of this is that like you guys had plans or would make plans and then they would find a way, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups out of, oh, sorry, something came up. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Oh, sorry, my parents need me. Oh, sorry, I got to do this. And you got to the point that you're like, whatever, Eight of Swords. They're experiencing like what they did to you though as a result of it. That's why this Three of Pentacles came out in a crossing position. So I got to read it both ways, right? The way they're closed off sure does make you feel like they don't love you. And yet it's that they totally don't understand how love works. You're actually finding out a lot about what their ex did to them. So there's a lot that they hadn't healed from on this one. Magician card, Gemini, Virgo energy, Cancer, Libra on this one. But even under the Ace of Cups, there's a Justice card. Okay. So it's because the Justice card talks about the balancing of the mind, right? Getting the emotional and the logic, masculine and feminine parts of the charts all together and ready to proceed forward. It seems like a lot became very overwhelming in their life. Like maybe for some of you guys, they're in the public eye somehow, or they get a lot of attention through work, always on their phone. And I see a way with that Three of Pentacles crossing that it's like they're having some help to get them on the right track by their guardian angels, but they're also doing some of it because they want to. Eight of Pentacles on their own. So they actually are wanting to make this work with you. Okay? Let me see where this goes. Because it's almost like wondering if they push you away a little bit too far or something. Because it's like you couldn't keep dealing with them making promises that they couldn't keep for whatever reasons, right? So they understand it's not what they say, but how they say it. And they really got to be more of a person of their word. Okay? Because they want to go all in on you with this. It's that it's for them, it's a bit of like gray area, uncharted territory, gray font theory. Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. They choose you. And they choose to level up into your status with the Queen of Pentacles. And the Devil to the Ten of Pentacles is the overall energy. you guys might, maybe there's a distance that has to be closed in, or you guys wind up like moving in together or back in together due to changes in life status. But it means that it's going to be them coming your way with that Wheel of Fortune on their own free will. Cancer and Sagittarius energy. Two of Cups does show it's a deeper connection. It is on a soul level. So no wonder you'd wonder why they could act so unfazed, and yet they're totally fazed by everything. They were totally acting unfazed. So they're at a point here where it's like, from what they're scoping out or seeing from you online, it's got them wondering if they pushed you away too far. And that's kind of what's getting them into their head a little bit more. And that's what leads them to reach out. And you'll notice right off the bat, the consistency is going to be way different than it was before, where it wasn't like getting really good at warm, 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 cold, cold, cold. And it'll be more consistent. You'll notice like a matching in the energies of the text messages, more sincerity in the voicemail, stuff like that. All right. That'll let you guys work on rebuilding the trust, because you guys both do choose this. For some reason, some of you guys live near an amusement park, I was told to say. Just doing what I'm told. I'm just a speaker box. I just work here, but it's cool. All right. So I hope that helps. And if you missed it, your most recent weekly is finished. We did it on Monday. It's available in the March playlist. And if you want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description or pinned in the bio. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, I love you and I'll see you then. Thank you for hyping, liking, and commenting on the reading. It helps the channel and it means the world to me. Thank you. All right. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Oh, that's double spinny hugs for you, Aries. Gemini energy. All right. Love you, Aries. You guys cool with that? Is this working okay? All right. Like pulling on like a little retrograde vibes for something for you guys, and then pulling on the you and them stuff. Are you guys cool with that? Oh, I love you too, Lainey. Why do I think you're Lainey Wilson? Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell anybody. Lainey's just a redneck woman. She ain't no high class pro. Was product of her. I can't sing for more than 30 seconds. I don't want to get a copyright strike. All right. My Sag grandma used to say, behind every joke lies some truth, Archer. All right, let's roll forward. It's Christian. I'm close enough for government work. Thanks, Mel. Whoops. But I knew it. I knew I called some of it out. It was the song that came to me. I'm sorry. I'll brush up on my Nashville knowledge before my next trip down there. All right, Taurus. On the Taurus. Okay. Sweet. All right, Taurus. We're gonna put you at 2750. Ready for it? Let's go. What up, Taurus? How you doing? All right, God, tap me in, put me into Taurus's energy, and give me everything you got for what Taurus is supposed to be focusing on during Mercury retrograde on their side, and then everything that's going on between them and their person. All right, let's do it. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Toro. Overall energy is the Queen of Wands, Aries vibes. Some of you guys might be Taurus, Aries cuspers, maybe even Tauruses that have been told you act more like an Aries. But the Queen of Wands in my deck is Deborah, prophecies and leader, okay? Which is Violet Jessup in the Titanic Tarot, which is 3rd time's the charm, because that woman ships, which means a successful 6 of Wands and victories in the future for you, okay? Some of you here might be like on TV or in the news, or because I'm pulling like weather boy or weather girl vibes off of it, where I want to be like, wow, a 6 of Wands outlook is forecasted. But this is 5 of Cups. There's a way to overcome this. This is how y'all are feeling right now. They're pretty depressed too. That's how you guys are both feeling right now. Scorpio, Leo, Aries energy on this. All right. Now, let's see what's up with shadow work that revolves around that energy. I have the Ace of Cups, Cancer. The 10 of Swords is Gemini. 3 of Wands for Aries. King of Pentacles is Virgo. King of Swords is Gemini. Then we've got the, wow, Kings. It's a lot of masculine energy. Okay. 4 of Cups, Cancer. 7 of Wands, Leo. Okay. So retrograde is having you focus on your social life a little bit, even your digital online connections that might be at a distance, and people that are close and nearby, even people that are in your business sphere. All right, especially for those of you who might be like hairdresser or something that involves working with hair or something. But even those of you in the public eye too, it's letting you focus in on all of these kind of aspects of your life, and it's gonna like allow you to like start picking up connecting with people because there's like potential for love and work and friend connections to strengthen across the board. A lot of communication, a lot of interaction. Okay. The judgment of Solomon, along with Jonah's anger. So your discernment, your judgment, okay, those thoughts that you have about people, it's going to be strengthening more. Okay. It's going to get like about like who you do and don't allow into your circle, and maybe even Gemini energy on the King of Swords. I'm being told there might be some messages you're looking for that'll be lost in like your spam folders or your inboxes, things like that. So you might want to check up on I don't know, block lists, spam folders, all that stuff, because there could be something in there. I think you guys might actually be even meeting more people and with like more contacts in your industry to help you grow your network, right? It's like the vibes of like maybe somebody here's in real estate or something, because like you go to those real estate investing seminars and you meet up with other people, or you're in like an entertainment industry and meet other people that are like do the same type of work you do or something like that. And they got contacts to other people that link you into other things that elevate you. Okay. The nice thing about Seven of Wands though, here at the bottom with David versus Goliath, tells me that you're actually paying off some karmic debt too. So a lot of the tests that you've been going through finally get cleared off the slate and you're clean to go on it too. So you'll start feeling a little more clearer and lighter hearted and more confident in decisions and using your discernment without feeling like bad about it. Okay. Ooh. All right. Now, based on that third time's the charm, Six of Wands, the successful projected outlook on this one. Let's see where that goes. Somebody have a stutter? All right. Start with these cups, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Oh, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups is out too. That's a pair of aces. Somebody's born on the 1st or the 11th, or seeing repeating 111 all the time. May connect in. Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles shows a much more mature connection, just getting ready to get started. Some of you guys, okay, this is weird. On this Ace of Wands, Taylor Swift, this is my Taylor Swift blank space card. But I'm seeing, like, you see how she's got her brush out to get ready to paint, right? And then there's this angel here that's also getting ready to help with the brush strokes. Some of you guys might be like noticing that sometimes when you text or you message or you search or whatever, when you got your phone in your hands, that it's almost like, I don't know who sent that. I didn't type that. Some of you guys might be developing the skill of clairexting. I don't know what the real word is for it, but we've invented that word here, where you guys like channel as you type, okay? If people can scry in the water or use a Ouija boards and stuff, why don't you think this happens too? It's a form of channeling, so it's clairexting. Some of you guys may just be developing this skill or discovering it. All right, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Ooh, repeating threes, nice. The Star card, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. One, that's, okay, so far we're three aces up. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, which is my hate text. I got a feeling we're going to see all four aces show up for you. This isn't bad at all. So you're wondering why this person will never commit when you're willing to go all in. And like, you're willing to go in and tell everyone around you that you guys are a thing and you're involved and you're a part of this and it's great, but then they hide, right? Five of Pentacles, they don't change their Facebook status. They don't change, there's no pictures of the two of you together, tons of pictures of everybody else. And you're walking around telling everybody, yep, this is my person. We're happy. Things are going good. Ten of Cups. But in reality, they don't open up. They don't commit. And then they're like, I told you I wasn't ready. I told you not yet. And you're like, right? And it's like with everything on this Star card that you put in, well, why keep closing the door? Why are you closing the door on Taurus? And it's almost got you in the Three of Wands feeling like maybe I need to go in another direction, because you're like, Archer, I've put my all in on this Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups. And yet Ace of Swords, no open communication, right? Not willing to tell the world, not willing to tell anybody. And it's almost like you're their little closed off secret or something. And then it's got you like feeling like, are you not proud of me or something? What's up with this? Are you ashamed? And you don't, nobody deserves to feel that way. And with that Hermit card, it might have you guys internally reflecting and not talking, you know, taking a little pause or a little break on this one, because it's like they leave you feeling that way. And then like they're just keeping you on hold or keeping you on the hook to fulfill their needs when they don't want a serious commitment, right? And then shut the front door. The love of Christ and kids passenger seat. It's the Ace of Swords. The hate text just showed up and you got all four aces, Taurus. Whatever it is you're wishing for, you got this. Oh my gosh, 4 aces, 11, 11. Some of you guys could be on the twin flame journey. And with the 4 of swords, you're coming out of like you're paying off karmic debt. Remember what Mercury retrograde was telling us? You're paying off karmic debt and cutting some karmic energy out to come together with the one that you've really been wishing about. So, wow. Okay, connect me back into this energy. This is interesting here because maybe it's like at the point where this person is keeping you in a situationship or a friends with benefits situation, and you're like wishing for more because you're ready for more, and it's almost got you kind of almost like, I didn't know better with the star card. I'd swear you're Mercury retrograding or you're fearing it, that you're like, Archer, whatever I've been dealing with here, it's got me thinking back about somebody else that I didn't give a chance to, that I now am wondering if I should have given a chance to. And you're like, Archer, am I Mercury retrograding? And it's like, hold on, calm down. Everybody's looking internal during the retrograde. We'll see where it goes, right? Hey, oh my goodness. Hey, Constantine, thank you, darling. Oh my gosh, spinning hugs for you, Constantine. You are so generous. Thank you. That definitely goes into the foundation. Oh my goodness, thank you. Taurus, this reading is sponsored by the Tane Constantine. Oh my gosh. Judgment card. See, everybody's looking inward. So there's nothing wrong if you are privately behind the scenes being like, I made a bad choice here. Because you've gone all in on this one and you've really tried. You know, you're very loyal. You're very committed. And when somebody doesn't want to open up or ask you to wait another week, wait a little longer, I told you I wasn't ready yet. You're like, man, you're like, I could have a dozen other people that are ready and I'm trying to do this for you. And then it's got you like feeling that you're retrograding. But it's because of what you've gone through with this. It's their fear of commitment that has really let you down. So it's understandable. Anybody might like look in another direction at this point or be like, man, just looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, right? And that's why you're like trying to figure out, like, is there a way I could get them? Is there a way I could get this to work? Is there something I could do? Is there something more I could try? But even though I'm hearing that everything possible has been done, there's always an exit strategy, which means there is something coming to light. So let me get a couple more cards on this. Strong air sign energy. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius right now. Capricorn's here too with Cancer, Gemini, and Aries too. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. It's about a message. Some of you guys may have talked about being together with this person, living together or moving in together, marriage and everything, but then the devil got in the way of this Ace of Wands and led you into this other direction. But I see you clearing out karmic and coming up with that idea based on that. Remember how at the beginning of the reading I mentioned clarexing? That's going to be part of what does it. It might be one of those things, right? About being like, oh my gosh, I have found out you're my twin flame. I've completed my karmic cycles. You're awakening, Taurus. Doesn't it feel awesome? No, you're like, no, Archer, it does not. I'm like, don't worry, it gets better. It gets really, really good because you're going to beat the devil out. The devil's the one that came in on this one because it's a divine union with all 4 aces showing up. Total twin flame vibes. Twin flame vibes that are ascending into a kingdom spouse journey. You guys are learning, going through tests, interacting with other people, places, and things to decide and discern what you do and don't want in order to elevate out of the twin flame into the next level that takes you into kingdom spouse. This is you already know this person is your divine counterpart, and that's why you wanted to get rid of this stuff, because your 10 of Cups dreams lies with this person, and that's why this stuff's going to clear itself out. Okay, so this is why you've been thinking about this person here from the past that's like never really got off the ground, and you're fearing that you're wanting to go out on this one, but it's like the reason that you're still feeling it is because the energy and the connection is still connected, right? You guys are still feeling each other. Page of Pentacles into the King of Pentacles. It was just a bit of their immaturity that needed to be dealt with, right? And so, while they've been learning a little bit about independence, you have been learning about, I'm being told it's boundaries. Because you love them, so you guys had to learn these 2 lessons separate. It's almost like you had to do this one with this way that you went, and after paying this karmic lesson off, it allows them to elevate too, right? Because it was like the ultimatum text and the word vomit text, and that could be a lot. It could get intense, and it's like, oh gosh, I just need them to balance and calm a little bit. And it's not what they say, but how they say it, right? You guys are both passing these lessons in real time as we speak. So, and that's a big part of why it never got off the ground. So the big thing on this, though, is that here's what I'm going to tell you. I'll let you know they've been looking at your social media. You guys still kind of do that, even though you're both in a 9 of Pentacles status. And that's when the message comes in. That's your it's one of your major arcanas, not just the Hierophant. You and Libra are co-parents on this thing. Some of you guys, there could be kids involved, or there was talk to kids. Libra Taurus energy. But at that point, because like, see, I'm like, oh, look, well, even though in this card it's depicted as sitting there looking at a book, they're sitting there looking at their phone, just like you are, because you guys are both wanting to do this. You know what I mean? Somebody has a dog. I know that's a really specific, yeah, that's real specific, right? That talk about speaking in generalities, but no, it's like just something, there's a bond to the pet with you guys. There's memories about it. You know what I mean? It means more to you two than it does to a general population. So the thing about this is that this person loves and appreciates you still, even what you guys have been through. It just never got off the ground due to that. So they've been working on their independence, and they're going to actually be kind of shocked to hear from you on this one with good news. These retrogrades, these planet shifts, it's what's guiding you to press that send or take that text or look in those, scrolling back in your phone, playing Casey Musgrave's Camera Roll. Somebody here might be in a band. Hey, Josephine. So you're like, here's the thing. I see you having a bit of a fear of being blocked or ignored or upset. And a lot of times people just do blocks because that first trigger can be really intense. And sometimes the safety thing is to just block and then step back and take a minute, process it, and then be like, okay, I got to unblock. All right, let's see again, right? It's understandable response, you know? But the thing that's going through with it is that I just see the energies on this one is somebody getting unblocked and then like sending a text or a DM or something that they almost feel like they didn't do it right themselves or something, but then it actually guides everything like a train back onto the right track. There's a Taurus waiting for a train while they're listening to this, but it gets everything back on the right track because it was like a switcher was off and the train went in the wrong thingy. Like, remember those old like Wile E. Coyote things where the evil villain with the mustache would be like, and the train went the wrong way to Albuquerque, and that's why Bugs Bunny. What are we talking about? And I'm sorry. Anyways, it gets into the point on this one that it's an unblock with this Page of Pentacles to send a text, Empress energy, and that gets things back together. I love it for you. Taurus, if you want to go deeper into this or you want to get a personal private reading with me, you can scan the QR code. That'll take you to everything the Archer Network has to offer. Links are also pinned in the bio, TikTok, Instagram, down in the description for Facebook as well. And otherwise, until next we meet, check out your most recent weekly. It's available in the March playlist. We just did it on Monday. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. All right. Till then, peace, love, spinny hugs. And for my male Tauruses, bro hugs. Peace. Okay. Oh, male Tauruses. Okay. Y'all understand this, right? Okay, male Tauruses. And then, cool. Okay, perfect. Talk to you later. Guys get it. It's a guy code thing. I have been called the math magician of the male code, so I guess that would fit. But anyways, okay. There we go. So much easier to reset these cards when you're just looking at the faces of them, because then you figure out, oh yeah, that's that deck, that's that deck. And then you just put them back over and boom, you're good to go. Right, Mr. Miyagi? Okay. Oh, what's on? Hot sauce. Sweet. Thank you, April, May, June. I hope it made sense, because I always disconnect out of the energies. That's how Archer, the nickname, works and that. So I'm always like, does this make sense? Because it's not my life. I'm just a speaker box. So thank you for letting me know. Every tarot reader loves a little validation. That means the world to me. And thank you to everybody here in the chats. It looks like across all the boards on the chats, we're over about 400 people on all the platforms. Thank you guys all for being here. Welcome in. Hi, Mike. How you doing, Jess? So Jess is like, true. Jess is like, not wrong, Archer. I love you, Jess. All right. What's up, Hannah? Oh my gosh, the Queen of Cups in the Biblical Tarot is Hannah, the Mother of Faith, and we actually have Hannah. What's up, Oren? All right, everybody, love the like for you, and thanks for tapping the screen, sharing this live, and invite your friends in just to grow the family. Everybody's welcome here. It's a judgment-free zone. All right, help selves. I am told that there's cakes and coffees at the entry doors. All right, I don't know. So, hi, Victoria. My favorite Spice Girls in the house. What up, Posh Spice? Oh my gosh, that's really cool then. So we've had Gretchen Wilson here, we've had Lainey Wilson here, and then now we got Angel Eyes is here. Yep, you're a celebrity too. Oh my, we got a lot of celebs here. What's up, y'all? This is the channel the celebs hang out at. I love it. This is the tarot channel the other tarot channels come to when they need to decompress from tarot readings. Think of us as the Mystery Science Theater 3000 of tarot channels. I don't know. What's matter? Never mind. Doesn't matter. On to Gemini. Okay, cool. Gemini, you are up next. And let's put you at 45. Thanks, Danielle. I'm rubber, you're glue. Gemini it is. You got it, Julio. Let's go. You and me down by the schoolyard, 3 o'clock. Gemini. Let's do it. Gemini, you are going to be at 45:30. Here we go. What up? How you doing, Gemini? All right, let's see what's up for Gemini for Mercury retrograde energies and what you're supposed to be focusing on, and then take a look at what's up with you and your person. All right, Gemini, that counts as a spinny hug. That's a deck jam. When my deck jams, that tells me you need a spinny hug. Start card. Come here, I'm gonna grip you up, spin you around until you start giggling. Your hair gets all messed up, blowing in a breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave. All right, you might start feeling a little bit better and coming into a little more of a positive energy. If you ever need another one, you come back anytime you want. Hi, Miss July. All right, let's go. Miss July, you just made me think of Neil Sedaka's song, Calendar Girl. January, start the year off high. All right, anyways, Gemini, let's go for it. Here we go. 2 shuffles. Ready? 1 and 2. I gotta learn how to play that song now. I know it's an oldie, but heck, it works for Tulsa time, right, Caitlin Butts? Let's go. Let's love this, deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is the overall energy for Mercury retrograde, but the Hanged Man decided to jump out of the deck. Pisces energy on this one. Maybe you're tired of hanging around, waiting for something to happen, or clearing out the space so that you can move forward. Your dreams are definitely going to be kind of interesting this week, all right? Somebody here might even have a Pisces strong placement in their charts, or a stellium. Maybe somebody's like Pisces Sun, Gemini Moon. But that's okay. Kit, you hang on to this, buddy. Protect the Hangman here. Thank you. Good job, buddy. And let's see what Mercury retrograde wants Gemini to focus on. Queen of Cups. Focusing on real love and the 4 of Wands. Preparing for reunions. Preparing for reunion. The Devil card. Motivation. Keep motivated. Keep moving. 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Don't forget to nurture yourself. Don't forget to look after yourself, Gemini. Page of Cups. Wow. It's a lot about love. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Aries and Capricorn too. So we got a lot of major... Wow, this is... And Libras too. So this is a lot of major cardinal energy right now. So retrograde's got you focusing on the rewards from your business sector. You got your mind on your money. So maybe you're getting more known or more recognized in your field. I mean, look at this. The Ark being brought to Jerusalem on the 4 of Wands. You tell me the Ark did not get a standing ovation when it finally made it, right? Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, maybe resonates. I don't know why, but it could. Anyway, Harrison Ford's awesome. Get off my plane. So it's... Am I seriously talking to a Gemini that has a private plane or something? That's kind of cool. Are you living near John Travolta? Cool. Mr. Kate. So it's like your talents are going to strengthen, okay? And it's going to help your income. Your anxiety starts to subside, and you're going to start feeling much more confident. Capricorn is not always just straight up about devil energy. It's motivation. It's confidence. Capricorn's the father of the Zodiac, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Look at how with the 7 of Pentacles, a little work at how, look at how this nurtures your income from a 6 of Pentacles status to a Queen of Pentacles status. That's Proverbs 31. So your person's even going to want to take things to the next level with you from whatever you're doing or posting. Even if you're like Archer, I'm not a celebrity. I work down the street at the coffee shop. Whatever you post anyways, it's still getting their attention. Okay. So it's almost like just focusing on you and your money and like maintaining your own composure and balance is going to call them, like you don't have to do anything on love. You've done your manifestations. It's on its way. So right now you're using retrograde to focus on your moolah and get your stability and your money's in order because you're going to need it because you're going to be in a relationship really soon. Okay. So dude, whatever level you're currently at, your person's going to want to take things to the next level. Like it's like either like you're talking and you become a thing, or you're already in a relationship, you get engaged, or some like taking things. Even my single Geminis, you wind up taking someone out of the friend zone. Okay, it's a big one of being like, looking out, approaching everybody with a non-biased approach, giving everybody enough grace, but not letting them take advantage of you anymore. I love that for you. Okay, let's see what here. Hold on. Why is Pisces trying to slide off Kit's hood? Stay put. Okay, stop sliding on the hood. That's the General Lee. Wrong car. Does that work? Hold on. Well, kind of. Anyways, okay, let's see what we got with your person. Let's go with this step. All right. Oh, thank you. Wow, that was easy. Your person's ready to pop like a volcano. They want to talk to you. 5 of Swords. They miss talking to you. So this person's got a habit of always expecting the worst, but then like their doom or gloom energies are based on their fears anyways, and that can be a lot to deal with, isn't it? Oh my gosh, Gemini, are you okay? Is everything wrong? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. What are you doing? And it's like, whoa. That 5 of Swords coming out into their energy has been a lot that you've been able to process through, because you've got your own stuff going on, and you're like, it's not that you don't want to be there for them, but it's like if each of you can handle things on your own, this would be perfect, and it grows you into a power couple vibe, right? You don't just want them to be there for you when they need a minute. 5 of Swords on the 9 of Swords. Okay, so that's like little to no communication going on. But the 9 of Wands, repeating 9s might be following you, or somebody here is born on the 9th or a life path 9. 19th or 29th is there too. Page of Wands that goes into the Queen of Cups after a Tower card. So your person has to experience a Tower card that they're going through to come out of a Page of Wands player energy and elevate into a Queen of Cups real love energy. Leo, Cancer, and Scorpio, maybe even Aries. So that doom and gloom vibe, that's like because you want a partner, you don't want to be their support system, right? And that's why this maybe needed this pause or the timeout where you guys hadn't talked in a while to figure things out, because it was like a time to decompress. Because the thing on it is, with this Page of Wands, it's like I feel like you guys have been enough people's blankies over the years, been their safe place that they always come back to, and it's like you're setting boundaries and being like, Knight of Pentacles, I'm working on me. You know where to find me, right? And they got the map. Some of you guys said about location services being turned on or turned off. I don't know. All right. So if they've got the map, though, Knight of Pentacles is Taurus energy on this. It's like they're wanting to open up and reach out, but it's like with what you guys have both been through or something, like some kind of similar past experiences, that even with the age difference between the two of you guys, right? Because y'all, one of you is in a queen, one of you is in a king stage, one of you is in a page stage. Wow, somebody here's definitely got your duality on lockdown. Like you got your masculine and your feminines, and they like that about you. So Cancer, Sagittarius energy on this one is that, you know what? You guys were just at a point when you met that you were both working on overcoming insecurities in your lives, right? Because you both dealt with a lot of players, a lot of people before. Like you guys have been through really similar stuff, right? And it's what led to like triggers going off that causes the silence, the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, block, unblock, on, off, right? In and out energies. The Tower card and the 7 of Pentacles is because they weren't nurturing you or the connection, and they never made you feel appreciated or valued. So the thing on this is that it's at that point, though, where you're both working on overcoming these insecurities better than you think. That's what the Tower card was needed into this one, so it doesn't get in the way of like a successful long-term relationship, because sometimes these anxieties can project out faster than expected. But in the 5 of Swords, that's where the change point happens, right? That's why you're facing a test on this, where some of you guys have a love offer or you're considering somebody else because of this being a no contact. And then it winds up where they both reach out at like the same time, and then you're left with a choice, right? 10 of Wands, and you just can't bear it anymore. 9 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. You're tired of doing everything on your own. And it's not that you're unaccomplished in it. You're ready for that power couple vibe. You want someone that's consistent. You don't need the constant non-consistency. It becomes a lot to deal with. You're tired of just having coffee in the morning by yourself, sitting there looking out the window and waiting, where they're like, give me another week, give me a little more time, I'm working on things. And you're like, it's like that TikTok, how long is this going to take, right? And then it hits 3 of Swords, right? It's like you're living the Notebook and not sure which way to go. And then you're like, do I wait for this, or do I go in this Wheel of Fortune other direction with the 6 of Swords? And it's got you confused. So you guys could be dealing with another air sign, and Scorpio's here. Could be another Gemini or a Libra or Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces. Pisces is just hanging out over there by Kit. Some of you guys actually drive the same kind of car. That's oddly specific. Hey, Jeanette. 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands, Page of Swords. Yeah, 2 of Wands. It's a decision. But in the Page of Swords, it's like you're sussing both directions out in the Judgment card so you don't make a bad decision, right? Oh, thank you, Sherry. I'm rubber, you're glue. That means you're amazing too. So you're at a point where you're both working on overcoming these insecurities, and that's why the tests are showing up, because it's like the fear of commitment is all based on a fear of failure here, right? And that's why you're both so anxious, and it's not being good enough for anybody else. That then has led this person to building themselves up into going quiet, going ghost, and leading you to think about going in another way. And that's why some of you guys are entertaining that. And you do have somebody helping you with it. It's like because they were never in it. They were never all committed to it, right? Here you were going all in. You were making it work. You were doing what you have to do. And then they're avoidant or they're absentee. They're never around. And then before you know it, they've gone narcissistic. And then they're belittling you and picking on you. And you're like, I am, every time this happens, I'm here for them. You're right. But then you got the point that some of you guys are starting to 2 of Wands, like, I'm going another direction, right? You want me to keep waiting? No problem. I'll keep waiting. Judgment card, right? You don't want to have to do it, but you're like, I'm not getting any younger. I got you. All right, let me see where this goes. Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Oh, my word. 4 of Wands on the 4 of Wands. Definitely confirmation of a twin flame journey that cycles back around. Ace of Cups. This is the rewards where it's either them returning completely reprogrammed or you've picked another direction and you've got the rewards coming your way with the Ace of Cups. So this is overcoming a fear of commitment based on the stuff in the past and getting it more intense. I see you guys finding a very comfortable way that communicates, that allows you guys to open the doors up on this one and get nurture this thing the way it should have gone. Okay, that's what it was. It just was going way too fast before, but now they're more all about you. They're not all in it for just one thing or another. They want to be all in on it. All right. I hope that helps, Gemini. All right. Check out your individual reading. It is available. We did it on Monday. It's in the March playlist. All right. If you want to book personal with me or check out everything else the channel's got to offer, just scan the QR code or check out the link in the description, comments, and it's pinned in the bio on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. And thank you for hyping, liking, and commenting and interacting, replying to each other. Treat the comments down below like it's a Facebook community thing. And just reply and interact. Have a good time. It helps the channel, keeps getting us out into the interwebs. It means the world to me. And thank you for the reposts. Risa, you are a blessing. Spinny hugs, Risa. Thank you for the reposts, the shares, the comments, the hypes, the likes. Thank you, guys. Okay. Onward and forward. Let's get into Cancer. Cancer. You guys cool with me doing the retrograde vibes and then doing the reading vibes? That's okay? Sweet. All right. Oop, come back here, Hangman. I'm going to grab the puzzle piece for TikTok so it knows I didn't fall asleep over here, which I'm not. I'm awake. Hey, I'm able to verify. Because I don't have my glasses on. There we go. Perfect. Cancer, are you ready to flood that chat or flood the comment section? Let's see some crab emojis. Pop some crab emojis, pop some butter emojis like Randy's doing, like Rita's doing, and let's flood that chat, all right? Blood mood, let them see red as the blood of Jesus flows out. All right, Cancer? Banner timestamp, good to go. And let's put Cancer at 58:58. Nice. All right, what up, Cancer? Ooh, oh my gosh, pop right out of the gate. Are you serious? Whoa. The Emperor, the Chariot, and the 7 of Cups. They ran out of options, reasons, and excuses. They only want to be with you. They had a million reasons why they weren't ready, and they ran out of them. They're like, nope. The answer is Cancer, Chariot to the Emperor, and that's got them driving that chariot through all the other options and obstacles to come your way, because the Emperor is who drives the chariot into a great battle. Oh my gosh, which means they want to overcome the lies and tell you the truth, and like it's a tell-all. I think you got a novel text or a long voicemail coming. All right, let's do it, Cancer. Let's connect in. Give me 2 shuffles for Cancer. We're already charged. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy cool Cancerians, because Cancer don't want no scrubs TLC style hanging out the passenger side of their best friend's ride. What? Huh? Okay, anyways. The 2 of Cups. Wow. There is still a connection, the bond between the 2 of you guys. There might even be more in the Aries reading for y'all, because the repeating 2s and the 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles came out for Aries, just like that. Or you're dealing with an Aries. But let's see where this goes, because I dig the Mercury retrograde vibes. All right, we have the Tower card, 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. You're rebuilding from a Tower energy this retrograde to bring your 10 of Cups dreams into a 10 of Pentacles reality. Judgment card, the Star card, the 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Pisces energy on this. Some of you guys are born on the 10th, 20th, or the 30th, seeing repeating 10s and repeating 2s. If not, you're going to be, okay? The 20th, the 17th, the 8th, the 4th, the 28th, the 18th, the 16th, and the 14th so far. Our dates are birth dates, you with them, dates that resonates. The Tower card's obviously the one that's got my focus, but with that 10 of Pentacles, it's a good Tower card moment. So it's kind of like that this retrograde's got you focusing on personal, internal experiences and expansion and progressing to bring your dreams, 10 of Cups, into a 10 of Pentacles reality, right? So this expansion to bring all this stuff in and is going to start showing like tangible results as to why you went through the Tower card moment. Because remember, even in traditional Rider-Waite, the Emperor's or the Fool is shown taking a leap from that Tower card moment to begin again and rebuild from that Tower. And it's like you're becoming whatever Cancer wants to be. It's like you're at a complete reboot, complete reset. And this retrograde's like, okay, Cancer, what do you want to be now? What and who? And who do you want to be with? And where do you want to go with the Star card? All right, a lot about your healing journey comes out on this one. It's that you're at the vibes here that you're starting to finally see the results, little rewards, little trinkets and cookies that are results for the work you've been putting yourself through. Maybe small raises, bonuses at work, changes in pay statuses, like bills reductions, just little bits of things to help getting yourself and your life into order, right? People reaching back out just to thank you for what you've done or to reconnect over time, some friends and stuff. And it really lets you like really learn about what your worth is. Some of you guys too, with Mars being a big influence on you right now, it's that like maybe even for those of you that are wanting to travel, embrace other cultures, other religions, things like that, you're going to be starting to like look into locations and different things, getting into astrocartography possibly, and then learning and sharing knowledge. Because remember, Jupiter's getting ready to go direct in your sign. That's when the expansion takes off. All the tests you've been through, all the lessons you've experienced, the payouts start happening. Okay? 8 of Swords to the 4 of Pentacles. It allows you to unstick yourself and be ready for things to work out. So you're doing the work to elevate you into status to be ready for your person. All right? This Jupiter direct will be a very big influence for you in your direction and your expansion. Also, while learning and sharing the knowledge, as it finishes cruising through your sign before it gets to Leo. Strong Jupiter and Sagittarius energy influencing you at this time. Pisces and Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer energy. All right. Apparently I'm using this deck for you, Cancer, because I already pulled it over here. So, all right. Wow. 3 out of 4 signs have needed spinny hugs today. Y'all are going through it. Come here. Cancer, grip you up with those cute little crab legs of yours, spin you around till you start giggling again. Your hair blows in the breeze and you got to fix your hat. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. All right. Jeep wave. So if you need a hug, you come back. Everybody's needing hugs. We're all feeling it during this retrograde. All right. Give me some reasons on this Tower card of the 10 Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Why does Cancer need a hug? Temperance. Wow. Strong Sagittarius energy. The Lovers, the Tower. You got double Tower into the 9 of Cups. But these Tower... confirmation that the Tower you experienced happened in order to achieve your blessings. And you and your person, you guys are mirroring again. You're syncing too. It's just like the reading that we did for you. That was yesterday that we did your weekly. It's in the March playlist. But you guys are still mirroring 2 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, and that you both want to talk about this, right? Some of you guys might even be experiencing a little bit more of like, it's either you or your person. It's hard to tell you two apart at the moment, but I'll figure it out. because that Lover's card's here too, Gemini. So it's like you both are like, maybe you're starting to discover that, like, if you touch your phone while you're typing, that it's like, I don't remember thinking these thoughts. It's like my fingers are doing the work for me. Your person might be experiencing it too, but we were just talking, Melissa and I were talking about this. We developed it. It's called clarexting, right? I mean, if Ouija boards were cool in the 70s and the 80s, why wouldn't we be using? You're literally holding a spirit box in your hand right now. All right. Some of you guys could actually be clarexters or scrawlers, scryers. For the Nine of Wands and the Three of Cups, they're wanting to apologize. Okay. Believe it or not, they're hurted by all this too. They're wounded too. You guys are either supposed to be married or had talks of it. Some of you guys actually made it that far, might even live together. But this person, Cancer, they're trying to take over your reading. They're like, I want to talk to Cancer. Eight of Swords, why can't you then? Eight of Swords, why can't you talk to Cancer? They're making plans to pop up and surprise you. They're going to try to surprise you like Charles Lightoller popping up in the crow's nest as Titanic was leaving port that morning. Aries energy on that one. Could even be cusper vibes, like maybe you're a Cancer Leo cuspy, or they're like an Aries Pisces cuspy or something. Queen of Wands, there's to the Three of Swords, third time's the charm. The repeating threes are starting to show up. Somebody here could be born on the 3rd or the 30th, maybe even the life path 3 or 33. So the thing on this is that you're thinking it's all done and over with Three of Swords, but on their side of the fence, they know it's not because of the plans they're making. They're like, I know what's going to happen. They don't even think you're going to be mad at them. Interesting. So it's like some of you might even know about this too. Maybe some of you don't, but it's like they're making plans to pop up and see you like a firework. Look at the fireworks on there. Some of you guys might even, for some reason, have seen fireworks in your area lately, or you will. That's your sign and your confirmation. I think it's like they're not confident or cocky about this thing, but it's like they're saying, they're not, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, Crosswatcher, because it's like Cancer can't stay mad at me, but they're not trying to be like, Cancer can't stay mad at me. It's more of like, I know Cancer loves me too much. They're not like, okay, so they know they did something like not good, right? But it's almost like they're hoping that you won't stay mad at them, or they're like, I know my Cancer's not going to stay mad at me. It's like they're in that vibes, and you're thinking Three of Swords, that it's overdone, said gone by, and yet behind the scenes, they've got plans that they're sure it's going to work. Strong mutable energy on that. Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. Could be another Cancer, though, or a Scorpio. Strong water. Look at all the water in the reading. That's a lot of emotions. Sagittarius energy, pretty strong, too. But behind the scenes with the Three of Wands, even for those of you that are at a distance or they've left or moved away, I see them preparing the text. Some of you guys are already talking and like just not telling anybody about it. Or if you haven't started talking yet, you're going to, because the Ace of Swords, that's that hey text in the tarot that breaks the Nine of Swords silence, okay? The stuff going on in their life right now that's getting in the way of things with that Eight of Swords is what they're making plans to cut out to come your way, okay? Because they had to pass this test in order to stop breadcrumbing you, Six of Pentacles, and come in more balanced, right? It seems like the distance could be a factor. The age might as well. And so when you're on a connection this highly elevated, God's going to start moving puzzle pieces around here to get the two of you guys together. So you're both experiencing towers in each other's lives. Eric, thank you, sir. Oh my goodness, you are a blessing. Oh my gosh, that's all going into the Archer Foundation. Cancer, this reading is sponsored by Eric Marks. Good, sir. Thank you much. Fist bumps. Thank you. Gosh, you're so generous. All right, let me get back into this. Three of Cups, Nine of Cups. Like, I'm still seeing visions of your guys' marriage. It's like spiritually you guys are connected. The 3D stuff's just got to be cut out of the way. Three of Swords, so that you guys can come back together. And this little bit of a pause is allowing the both of you guys to decompress, right? Because your words cut, right? When you guys are in these things, you guys know, like, they know how to push your buttons, you know how to push their buttons, but also you guys are both sitting here telling me that nobody else understands you guys like you guys do, right? Where you're sitting there like, but I understand them, I just get them. And they're sitting here going, I understand Cancer, I get Cancer better than anybody else. But it's showing two Eight of Swords that you guys are just stuck in removing the obstacles to get over this part, right? Like, they're very used with all these Tower card moments. It's like some of their avoidance is brought on by their PTSD from their past relationships, especially for those of you that they're currently stuck in one that they're working on getting out of to come your way. Might only be for 3 or 4% of you, but it's there, so I got to call it. So they're so used to people just going off on them Anytime they mess something up, even just a little bit, it can be a really big tower, it can be a really small tower, and bless their hearts, nobody lets them forgive it. That's why they're such a habitual apologizer and they're so avoidant and distant, right? The thing on this is about it is that they're so used to it. It's that, like, you don't have any intentions on going off on, you miss them. And yet they don't want to fight with you. They just hope that you'll give them one last chance on this one, because they're very used to nobody giving them any last chances. They don't get second chances or third strikes because they, like, you know it, those of you that have interacted with some of their exes or past, or somehow through the interactions and stuff that happened, somehow you made contact with, and you like find out, like, this is what they did to the person before them and before you and before you. You're the one that breaks the cycle. This is one of the toughest relationships you'll go through, where everything, all 7 deadly sins become a factor into this thing. Jealousy, gluttony, the stuff they said, trying to upset you, the belittling. Some of you guys, they just said exactly what button they had to say with this 2 tower card moment. They just said what they knew they had to say to make you hate them. They could literally have looked you in the eye or sent you the text, be like, Cancer, I'm going with somebody else. I'm married, I'm leaving. They're lying. They're like, I'm going to say exactly what Cancer's trigger is, make Cancer hate me, make Cancer leave me, and then there. And they self-destructed because they feared it would happen. And you had no intentions on this. You love them. But you got to experience what their exes put them through by what they projected out onto you. And it's the fact that they did love you more than they loved any of these exes that scared the heck out of them, right? Because if that's what happened to somebody that they loved at about a 7, and in reality, their soul and their heart loves you at an 11, that would freak anybody out. Nobody loves like a Cancer. It's a fact. Look it up. It's on Google. Abraham Lincoln said it. Right? Well, Abraham Lincoln said he said it on, anyways, I don't know. Temperance card. This is that point about that balance to come in the emotions and to get things into proper balance to move forward in a successful way. That's why this false start happened. Okay. So you are the catalyst in the awakening of an avoidant narcissist, right? Whose wounded heart, 9 of Wands, is now opening up for you as a result of the Tower card moment. And now they're figuring out a way to come back to you. That's why you're feeling their energy so much. It's like, I feel like they're right here with me, right? I know. So after this goes through onto it, and they go through this awakening, it's like with this Temperance card, it's saying to have patience in the silence and use the time on this retrograde to replay the things that they said to you, because God's taking the obstacles out of your guys' way. 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands. And with God taking the obstacles out of the way, it's preparing you guys to come together as spouses. So I see the tension releasing on both sides of this with that Temperance card, so that you guys can have a calm conversation, rebuild trust and everything, and get this to go long term. 2 of Cups to the Lovers. Look at you guys. Look at you guys when you're old. And see, there are people pushing you guys towards each other. Because see how here when you're young on this card, there you guys are now. And there's like a good third party that you don't even know happening right there. It's like go talk to Cancer. Look how your person is getting pushed right towards you. All right. So whatever they're dealing with is literally pushing them right towards you. You know what I mean? And then there you guys are older. And one of you guys has a dog, or you guys will have dogs together in the future, because I want to know what this dog knows. This dog is looking at the 2 of them being like, bless their hearts. I've seen some stuff over the years, and yet nobody else gets each other except those 2. I love it for you. I hope that helps, Cancer. All right. Do check out your most recent weekly. It's available in the March playlist that we did yesterday. And please hype, like the reading, interact in the comments. It means the world to me. It helps the channel grow. And otherwise, until next we meet, if you want to book a personal reading or check out everything else the network has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description and comment. It's also pinned in my bio, Instagram and TikTok, Facebook too. Otherwise, until next we meet, I'll see you then. All right. Peace, love, and spinny ups. Bye, Cancer. All right. Onward and forward. Next up is, we're doing Leo next, right? Yeah, Leo's always next. Okay, that's cool. Leo always follows Cancer. Okay, cool. There we go. Rory's space heater. I'm just turning the space heater off. Okay. Cool. Leo, did you see how much Cancer flooded the chat? You want to flood the chat too? You want to throw some suns and some cats and some sunflower emojis? You got more options to choose from. You can beat Cancer in a showdown. So flood the chat. What's up, Chumba? Firestar Dragon. How you guys doing? Letty. Hey, Megan. Thank you guys all for being here. Love the like for you. You guys totally deserve it. All right. You ready, Leo Twin Flame? You ready to do this? Ready, Melissa? Ready? Crystal? Leo in the house. Random module. What up? What up? All right. Let me change the banner. There we go. Let's do it, Leo. Onward and forward. It's the Leo reading. I got to kind of saddle up and buckle my seatbelt. Hold on just a second. All right, Leo, you're going to be at 1:15:33. All right, here we go. What up, Leo? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here, being a part of this. All right. God, tap me and tune me into Leo's energy. Let's start with what Leo needs to be focusing on during this Mercury retrograde, and then give me everything you got on them and their person. All right, let's do this. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1. Whoa, Popper, hold on. It's the 10 of Pentacles. This is a long-term connection. This is something that goes 10 plus years. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo or a Pisces, King of Cups. Ooh, after a pause and some self-care on each of your guys' parts with the Ace of Wands, it gets started again. I like this. Limitless, exactly limitless. Buckle up, Buttercups. 2 shuffles. Let's go, Leo. Here we go. You ready? All right, let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Leos. Hi, Leo. I always look at you as you're not like lion roar. You're like, you know, when MGM uses the little cat with the lion's headband on, and just like, well, I love Leos. You guys are just big cuddly kitties. All right. Overall energy we have on this is the 3 of Swords. All right. So when I get this as an overall energy, this is a lot of thought, a lot of stuff going on over the retrograde. This is focusing on taking your power back from all of these 3 of Wands situations that have been plaguing your mind. Okay. See, told you, 6 of Wands. There's a success. It's taking your power back. That's Leo energy, right? And this allows you with the Ace of Swords, Saul's conversion in the biblical tarot, to look inward and look deeper into more of all the stuff that has been holding you back from achieving the higher vibration that you've been working so hard for, okay? All right, let's see what we got on this. 8 of Cups, Pisces. Page of Cups, more Pisces. King of Pentacles is Virgo. And the reason I pulled Pisces off is, remember, the pages, this could be a factor in the age difference, but some of you guys, there is one. The pages, they haven't decided what they want to be when they grow up yet, all right? The kings are mutable, queens are cardinals, knights are fixed. Pages haven't decided. I pulled Pisces off of this as a Page of Cups as opposed to Cancer and Scorpio. King of Pentacles gives us our Virgo vibes. I didn't mention I was reading for some Leo Virgo cuspers here. Well, okay, stop it. The hang, ooh, that's the moon. I got the moon. Cancer Pisces energy. So the eclipse is actually a big part of this for you. It's actually working with you on the Knight of Swords. That's God lining this up here. Aquarius energy. The Empress, nice. And the Hierophant, Libra Taurus vibe. Strong Libra Taurus just hit on this one too. Look at that. The Empress is in a receiving mode on this in a higher level. Some of you guys are developing more of your spiritual gifts, getting into tarot, going deeper into astrology, maybe even looking into like competitive religion. Some of y'all may have just recently found God, found Jesus, found your way back, or starting to get back into the church, evolve. Okay, your font on the Empress card, because even this, it's like when I visit churches, when I go to the church I go to down in Nashville, right? And they're always like, oh, tarot readers, divination, bad stuff, bad stuff. I'm like, no, this is like, that's why I use the biblical tarot. Think of this as biblical flashcards. It's a lot better to use these instead of taking a Bible and just ripping pages out, right? So it's not nice to the Bible, right? But some call it the Bible. I call it the Back to the Future Sports Almanac. When you know, you know. But I do see receiving more intuitive hits and messages. Okay, your connection to the spirituality side, your intuition, your gifts, they're going to go through a bit of an elevation. Okay, so with you taking your power back and achieving this higher vibration, it's going to start to balance out your vulnerability along with your courage. Okay, strong Taurus, Scorpio, fixed energy on this. Some of you guys might even have strong fixed placements in like your moon, your rising, your Venus. But the thing on this is it's also allowing you to really, like, the Hierophant uses their words like wisely and precisely, right? Taurus energy on the high priest here, in that that's the ability to like look at all things from a non-biased perspective in order to like disconnect yourself out of it to focus on your self-improvement. I hope I'm making sense. So it's with your intuition going through yeah, okay, think of it this way, especially those of you like you notice how your cell phone keeps in software update, and you're like, not yet. Basically what's going on right now is you're going through a software upgrade. Think of it that way. And the software update to your gifts is what's going to allow you to start seeing more of the big picture around you. Okay. All right. So let's grab some cards and let's see about your person. What's up with him? What deck do I want? I want to use Titanic for a minute. Let's use Titanic. Okay. All right. So let's start the 8 of Cups, Page of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Pisces energy. Libra, Virgo, Pisces energy right now. King of Pentacles, the Lovers. Cool. Sun card. That's you. 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups. And you know how I felt that? You know how I always say that when I see a sign's major arcana come out during a reading, that means they're taking their power back. All right. And even though the sun isn't your true major arcana, it's the strength card, you're still tied to this because your dominant rock is the sun, the center of the universe. 5 of Wands and the Lovers card shows that the lessons you've been through, you might be feeling like that this person has just left you hanging, just left you on the hook for way too long. And the Queen of Cups is telling me you're ready for love during this retrograde. All right, you know what real love is. You know what you want. You know your worth. Hi, Bree. Hey, Ashley. So it's like if this person left you hanging like this and they can't make up their minds, then you don't want to have to. But if you have to, you'll do it for them to give them the time they need to discover the love. So it's almost feeling to me a bit like with the 5 of Wands that you're kind of cold or burnt out on just like what they did in general, right? And with the stuff that's like been through there, you're like Archer, I'm open to it, but they should like. You guys both know it's their turn to reach out or something, right? Is that what it is? That you're like, I'm open to speak to them and everything, but the part that's 5 of Wands in me is that they're not reaching out. They're not even trying. It's like they're like, oh, it's no big deal, Leo, just relax. What are you talking about? And you're like, no, it's kind of a big deal with the Lovers card to the Queen of Cups. I'm ready for love. I want something real and unconditional, right? And then they just keep you on the hook, but then then they're on their phone all the time, never focusing on you. And you're like, well, who else are you talking to? Who else? Right? It's like that country song, whose bed have your boots been under, right? But in the 4 of Wands, it's like you guys are in a textbook part of the twin flame journey, in that you've got somebody that was in an unawoke masculine energy that resulted in them being burnt out and cold, that now they're coming in. You see, here's the thing on this. I don't know why, with the 7 of Swords to the Star card, maybe help me make this make sense, Leo, because the Aquarius energy on this, right? It's like the thing is on this is that it's like they tried to make you jealous in order to try to keep you on the hook. Because Aquarius is the water bearer, which means their words were what kept you in the water, baiting the hook. Like it's like the Napoleon Dynamite. Like they want to be chased or something. Like, oh, Leo, don't you been jealous that I've been online chatting with babes all day? And they haven't. They haven't, right? 2 of Pentacles. It's like by using you as their scapegoat, it was a way that they would try to like keep you there. You know what I mean? So the thing on this is, it's like their word games were just kind of gross you out on it. It was kind of a little bit of a turnoff. And then when whatever it was, whenever they came around to it, then all of a sudden they're your buddies again, and they're reaching out, and then they support you, and oh, Leo, everything's great, right? Until the next time they're upset, and then oh, well, here we go, blocked again. Right? Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. They feel like they really let you down this time. It's as if they tried this again, and this time you said, that's it, no bueno, I'm done. I can't let you keep doing this. Page of Swords, 2 of Cups. It's almost like you put them in a timeout so that they could learn a little bit of lessons and like stop being hot and cold. And yet they're still watching your social media and stuff online. Some of you guys might even be online or in the public eye, content creator or something. 6 of Wands to the 3 of Wands, though, even from a distance, though, the boundaries you put in place have worked successfully on this. What you said stuck. It mattered with the Ace of Pentacles, because that's First Officer Murdoch. And he didn't hesitate. As soon as he said full speed astern, hard to starboard, he knew exactly what he had to do. And that brings us back full circle with the 4 of Wands for you guys to finish out this journey. Aquarius, Aries energy, and Virgo. Some of you guys may even have a home together. Kids could be a factor as well, too, on the 10 of Pentacles. But it does feel like you guys are on the vibes for a twin flame reunion, especially those of you that somebody's got like the that coin collection of the 50 US states. Remember those? I'm literally seeing that off this Ace of Pentacles, more than just coins on your path. Like somebody collects coins, but I'm seeing like that whole 50 state coin collection. Anyways, Knight of Cups into the Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. This, like, they couldn't keep making you false offers, right? And yet it's like there's still some kind of like, there's a good third party behind the scenes that it's not nobody you're cheating on, but it's somebody that really likes you on their side that's really telling them you need to open up to Leo, because Leo's like a good choice. You can't keep treating Leo like you treated everybody else. You know what I mean? And I think that's like the point that they're at right here. There is somebody with this Three of Pentacles working behind the scenes for you. It's not just your guardian angels, Leo. Okay? Friend, co-worker, somebody in your mutual friend circle or something is explaining to them with the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, that Leo was like the best thing. But if they don't take accountability for this here, especially those of you and everything that you did for them and how you supported them in their lowest of points, if they don't take accountability for what they did to you, I don't see giving them fully another chance. It's like you had to put them in this timeout to learn their lesson, right? And that's understandable. You do, with the Three of Pentacles, have the guardian angels on your side through all of this, okay? And here you feel bad or feel guilty about it when you did what you had to do to look out for yourself because of how they were kind of neglecting you, right? Some of y'all could be seeing repeating 7s, 3s, and 1s. Somebody's born on the 13th, the 11th, or the 14th, the 8th, the 18th, the 3rd, 30th is here, the 31st, the 22nd, 27th, 6th, the 16th, 17th, and possibly even the 5th. But okay, let's see where this goes a little bit. Page of Pentacles. It's communication. 5 of Swords. You know what? Page of Wands into the Empress. They know it's their turn in the 5 of Cups. They know the only way to do this, right? They know as many times as you tried to make this work and they shot you down, for them to attempt to come back in and go, hey, it's that scene in Titanic where after Jack tells all to Rose in the gym, and then he goes off sad because she's like, no, Jack, same account. And then she comes back later and she's like, I changed my mind. It's really the vibe that they know they made the wrong choice. They changed their mind. And all you wanted them to do was take accountability. And they were like, I didn't do anything, Leo. And then just blow it off, pass it off over onto you. And now they're actually taking the accountability for it. Okay? They couldn't keep shooting you down every time you just wanted to open up and talk to them, right? And then they're like, no, not now. Not now, Leo. Right? 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. So the thing on this is, it's like you're the sole activator within them to get them to start doing the work, because they were just a little bit too entitled and immature at the time to really allow things to work out the way they were supposed to. Because they didn't have to make you out to be a villain after distancing 5 of Swords into the 7 of Swords. Their words really matter and they really cut. But so the thing on it is that it's like overcoming this entitlement and the indecisiveness is going to what allows them to be more consistent, because they had to backtrack through that to make good on the lies they were telling, because they can't let you go. So you're pulling back, though. That's what's given them the time to see what they were doing and that it wasn't right. You did make the right choice. You did do the right thing, and I know it hurts you to have to do it, but you had to. Otherwise, it would have carried on and continued the same way it did. So the thing on this, the thing on this one, cross watchers, you might get more bees with honey instead of vinegar, right? Can't keep shooting Leo's self-esteem and their confidence down and expect them to be ready for you, right? This time apart, it's allowing you to take your power back, Leo, and to grow and nurture this. So you've humbled this person, and they are getting ready to reach out. Some of you guys have noticed you're already in the unblocked status. If not, you're going to be. But you're going to be pretty surprised, though. You're going to be pretty pleasantly surprised, though, with sudden change in them that you really never predicted happening. I love that. All right. Strong Gemini energy, Leo, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Aries, Gemini again, Libra again, strong Libra, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Aries, and Capricorn and Scorpio. All right. So I hope that helps. I love you, Leo. All right. If you'd like to book a personal with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description, bio. It's also pinned for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All right. And check out your most recent reading that we just did yesterday. It's in the March playlist. All right. Otherwise, oh yeah, too. Thank you for hyping and liking the reading. Helps get us into the interwebs. It really means a lot to me. And replying and interacting with each other down in the comments. All right. Thank you. Means the world. All right. Otherwise, till next we meet, Leo, I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, Leo. All right. On to Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Thank you guys for being here. Sweet Stacy. What up, Stacy? Hey, Sandra. Oh my gosh. Hey, Dio. What's up, D? I said D because I was reading Leo. Finish Leo. Elaine, how have you been doing? You're from Scotland? Oh my gosh. I've always wanted to go to Scotland. Thank you for being here. It's like worldwide vibes. That is so cool. I feel so pitbull right now. I love it. Hey, spinny hugs from the United States all the way to you in Scotland. All right, let's see here. Let me clean this up so we can get ready for Virgo. How you guys? Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, thank you, Letty. Thank you for the confirmation. Thanks for the follow, Marissa. Spinny hugs. Thank you. Because I disconnect out of the energies, and 9 times out of 10 as I'm doing a reading in my head, I'm going, you have no clue what you're talking about, Archer. What in the world? Right? So thank you. The confirmations really help. All right. Hey, this is my first day on the job. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. All right. Virgo, 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 Virgo. All right. Because they're selfish. Right now. Oh my God, that's funny. I'm good. How are you doing, Yali? How are you? Okay, check this out. This is Rhino's joke. This is kind of funny. Why do crabs never volunteer? Because they're shellfish. As a Cancer sun, I find that hilarious. Dude, it's like David Hasselhoff making fun of himself. If Cancer can embrace themselves, who can, right? Remember the SpongeBob movie? Who are you? I'm David Hasselhoff. Cancer gets it. We're cool. And he's a Cancer. They're so... I love it. All right, Virgo. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay, Virgo. There we go. All right. I think it's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. All right. Virgo, let's put you at 131.49. All right, let's do it to it. What up, Virgo? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the fam and subscribing, all the good stuff. So let's see what we've got going on for you this Mercury retrograde, Virgo, and then we'll take a look at you and your persons. All right. So let's begin. Tap me in, tune me into Virgo's energy. Please and thank you, God. Give me everything you got for the vivacious, Virgolicious Virgos. What do we got for Virgo, 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 Virgo? I'm a Virgo moon and rising. I'm on your team. The deck was trying to jam. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Here we go. Wasn't kidding about that. The overall energy is the 8 of Wands. Nice. 8 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, God testing Abraham, poor Isaac, and the Empress card with the King of Pentacles. So this retrograde, it's about cutting out the things that got in the way of the forward movement in your relationship. Okay, some of you guys, there could be kids involved in this. Let's see where it goes. Okay, hold on. Let me settle in. Okay, let's see. All right, 3 of Pentacles, which is building Solomon's temple. That's God's guardian angels working for you guys. And the Tower card and the 6 of Wands. So this Tower card has to happen during this retrograde to get you on the successful outcome that you're looking for. One of those, you're going to find out why this Tower happened for a reason, this retrograde. Page of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just focusing on you and your work right now, right? And putting in the work, because this is about what you're focusing on during retrograde. So this one's about cutting out all those things, getting in the way of your relationship in order to focus on like the coworkers, the people, the places, and the things that you do want in your life, while filtering out the 7 of Swords stuff that you don't. The ones that confuse you, the ones that you can't make hide tail hair ends of what they're saying, and every time they're opening up, it's like one lie after another lie that does nothing but leave you confused. And it's letting that energies kind of dissipate during this retrograde, where it's allowing you to focus on you, yourself, your stability, and your pentacles more. All right. Well, the love sorts itself out. So you're actually be feeling more confident in your choices too. Well, weeding out a lot of energetical 5 of Pentacles riffraff and closing the door on stuff no longer appropriate in your life. And I do actually think your work life strengthens a bit too, like stronger career connections or people in like minds in your industry and that. Maybe even gatherings or work-related meetups lead to more contacts. But it's like you're at a point here that with some of the new contacts coming in there, it actually, with the Eight of Pentacles, takes your career points to new heights. Okay. It's like this energy is letting you focus on getting both like your personal life and your money life in order, so that the love life is ready to roll on this one. So it's getting your private life and your public life in order. Okay. I dig it. All right. Now, let's see. I want to use, what deck do I want to use? I don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's go with this one. Okay. All right. So some of you guys, you're your person born on the 3rd, maybe the 16th or the 6th, the 8th, the 5th or the 11th, the 7th, and maybe the 8th. All right. So let's see what's up on the 3 of Pentacles, the Tower, and the 6 of Wands. That's Leo, Scorpio, Aries, and Capricorn. All right. Page of Swords, 5 of Cups. So you guys are like watching each other or checking on each other, but in the 9 of Pentacles, it's telling me you're in a single status, but the Page of Swords says you guys are 7 of Swords, 3 of Wands. It's like you guys are, okay, so they're regretting letting you go because they can't figure out why you're so happy when you're not that happy. I don't know if it's just with 7 of Swords, the posts that you're posting or things you're posting online makes it look like your life's going great, because you're telling behind the scenes with this Tower card and the 7 of Swords that you're working hard to get the stresses and the frustrations and the 7 of Swords confusing energies out of your life. The 3 of Wands, it does look like that you still got each other's attentions, right? It's like maybe with this Page of Swords, it's like with your social media posts or something that's causing it, or you guys are still interacting that way. Hey, what's up, beauty boss? Hey, Casey Musgraves. What up, Casey Moscow? How you doing? Oh my gosh, we've had a lot of entertainers and singers here tonight. Casey Musgraves has been here, Gretchen Wilson, Lainey Wilson. Oh my gosh, and I may or may not be an Ella fella, but no, full disclosure, I plead the 5th on that one. All right, so she drinks wine by the glass, not by the bottle. She ain't. Wow, huh? Who? 3 of Swords, the Chariot on the 9 of Wands. Something made me look at this. So for some of you guys, there could be kids involved. I mean, that's part of it. But it looks like that you guys are still trying to interact or something, because like it's like something that you're posting is attracting them back in. And it's almost like you're doing it as a result of getting out of some frustrating energy so that you're ready for this. Okay, I got this. So they think that you moved on and that you're doing just fine, but you're telling me that the things going on in your life are stressing you out. You're about ready to either book, run, get out of Dodge, hop in your chariot and hightail it down the road, or throw somebody else into a chariot and let them hightail it down the road. Right? 9 of Wands to the 3 of Swords. Maybe you're tired of being a third party feeling vibes, or never getting any of the attention or that. Or some of you guys are having to cut out the third party energies that won't leave you alone so you guys can work things out. So it's like that. Is it the fact that this person just wanted their space, right? 7 of Swords, I need that space to find myself in that, and they expected you to chase them, and you're like, okay, go have fun, bye. I'm going to go move on and go find something else. And they're like, hold it, wait, I didn't mean that. And you're like, no, that's what you said. You said, you said go. But they thought you chase. Virgo don't chase. They don't know Virgo very well, do they? You're the 6th house lighthouse in the energetical storm, right? So the thing on this is, it's like that the way that they wanted their space, but then didn't want their space, got you to the point that maybe like they fear you moved on, or you did. Whatever you did was just to get their attention or something. Or the roles could be reversed on this one. This is kind of wild, isn't it? But yet they're still wanting to come your way. That's the wild part on this one. It's very confusing. And you guys both got to cut out this 3 of Swords confusion with the 2 of Wands in order for you guys to work things out with the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords. And I think you guys have already been texting. That's why you're making plans to get rid of whatever's in the way. Tower card. It's like a controlled tower card demolition, right? Jet fuel still doesn't melt steel, but that's neither here nor there. All right. Some of you guys, this could be a karmic twin flame journey or something in order for you and the one on your mind to come back together after the lessons and the tower cards have happened. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys are already talking to this person. 10 of Wands, Knight of Swords, because you can't take what you're dealing with now. It's too much to carry with that 10 of Wands. And you wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot wand, right? Because this is who you want over here with your 9 of Cups, and there's why the Tower's there. Okay. I see what we got up against on this one then. Okay. So it's like that whatever the directions are that you both did try to go, it was karmic lessons. That's why you guys both got Tower cards here, right? Okay, so you guys have been mirroring and doing the same stuff on each other's side of the fences, including whoever Three of Swords you've interacted with, lessons learned, people, places, and things. And so once those karmic lessons have been through, this is that one connection, though, that even through the silence has stayed strong. You guys still have that connection to each other, right? So the vibes on this one is that with those karmic lessons learned, even through the silence, this connection has grown stronger, right? And even for those of you that are already speaking to this person and working on cutting out the other energies in the life that you've ready to run away from, see? Run away from the Three of Swords energies right into the Three of Cups and the reunion and the union with the person you want to work this out with. So you guys both learned your lessons on this one. That's why you guys are both cutting out the obstacles that have been in the way for a while in order to nurture this into something long-term. You're going to find out these towers that you're going through are happening for a really good reason. Six of Wands. I love this for you. Strong Leo energy. Libra and Gemini are here. Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cancer, and some of you guys, it could be another Virgo. All right. So I hope that helps, Virgo. And if you did miss it, I did do your individual weekly last week. It's in the March playlist. It just did. No, not last week. We just did it yesterday. Sorry. But anyways, it's in the playlist. You want to check it out. All right. And please hype and like the reading on your way out. If you want to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description. Comments, it's pinned in my bio, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. It'll take you to the Archer link tree. All the save to click links are there. All right. And thank you for hyping, liking, commenting, replying to comments, and interacting. All right. It means the world to me and helps the channel to grow. Thank you so much. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it totally helps us out here. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, Virgo, I'll see you then. And love you. Peace, love, and spinning. Okay, cool. Here we go. Well, I don't want to make sure these things are all in the upright position. There we go. Thank you guys for hanging out too. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of people in the chats too. Between all the platforms. Oh my gosh, on all the platforms. So the 500 people, we're just over 500 with all 4 platforms. You guys are awesome. Love that like for you guys. Thank you for taking time out of your days and your life to be with me. That is awesome. All right, let's dig on and roll on. All right. Next up is Libra. There we go. Cool beans. Thank you guys for being here too. Hey, Brett. Thanks for the rose. Hey, Serenity. Thank you. Hey, Mel. What's up, Mel? How are you? Oh, my pleasure. You're welcome, Ashley. Thank you for the feedback too. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Let's see. Libra. Okay. You are going to be at 142.28. All right. So let's see what we got for you going down. Here we go. What up, Libra? How you doing? Thank you for being here, being a part of this. All right, Libra, think about your person, of course. We're going to connect in first and see what you are focusing on or what you could be to be focusing on during the Mercury retrograde. And then we'll take a look at what's going on between your person. All right, God, give me everything you got for Libra. What do we have for Libra? What do we got for the cardinal air sign? Libra. What do we have for Libra? Definitely Libra. The Libra gang. I know exactly. Make sure you're subscribed to your fellow Libra gang. Sunshine. Melissa was Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. She's September 25th Libra. All right. She's in the Archer Network. You guys subscribe to her. Her oracle mentions are awesome. Support your fellow Libras. All right. Libra. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it. 1. Hey, Caitlin. What's up, hon? And 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Case dismissed. You all know you know your hammer, Libra, is not just a gavel. It's Thor's hammer. It's like... Anyways, just so you know, in case you didn't. Orange is the Page of Swords. See, you guys are both stalking each other. I wanted to think this is about you. Oh, wow, the overall energy is about learning lessons. It's like, no, it's about both of them digitally stalking each other, still looking at each other's phone, still, oh my, they still want you, Libra. 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups, into the Justice card and the Sun card. Some of you guys, it could be a Leo, it could be a Cancer. Taurus is here, strong Leo and Taurus. But dude, you guys both, look what's behind you. I'm not talking to Libra. I'm not talking to Crosswatcher. I blocked Libra. I blocked Crosswatcher. What's up with Libra? What's up with Crosswatcher? See? 9 of Pentacles. You're both single. So just so you know, the both of you guys, for like the 2 to 7% of y'all that they told you, oh, I have somebody else. They lied. Their pants are on fire. 9 of Pentacles. You're both single. All right. It's like they lied in order to, like, they wanted you to be mad at them or walk away. Well, they figured something like this. We'll make it make sense. I know, right? Let's go. All right, current conditions at Libra. Four of Wands. Some of you guys, this is your twin flame. Could be on your twin flame journey. Aries energy on that. We have the Four of Swords. Some of you guys are either already seeing repeating fours or you will be. And Temperance is here, Sagittarius energy. We'll definitely get clarifiers on that Four of Swords because it's going to tell us why the pause is having to happen, because something recently has happened that it got to you, that Four of Swords. That's Elijah's retreat into the silence, where it's like something hit you, it triggered you, and you needed a pause. It was like, ow, that hurt. You know, Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, that's, oh, wow. This is still an apology text. Ace of Pentacles into the Nine of Wands, somebody who actually, Ace of Pentacles, that the Knight of Pentacles delivers, the Nine of Wands, I'm sorry, text. Satan testing Job. It's like they had to run the course until they found out, and God's like, it's Libra, and they're like, no, it's not. The biblical story of Job may resonate to your person. Page of Wands, Leo energy, and the Three of Pentacles is Capricorn. Strong Sag and Cap energy on this, heavy on the Capricorn. Now the pages could represent the age difference between you guys, because in the tarot the kings are the kings are your mutable energy, the queens are your cardinals, the knights are fixed. The pages, they haven't decided which sign they want to be or what element when they grow up yet. Okay, so I pulled Leo off of this. Twin flame journeys are exciting, aren't they? Because retrograde is going to work in the opposite direction of this. So it also tells me that this Mercury retrograde centers a little bit around a runner-chaser dynamic flippity-flop switch. Some of you guys, this could be a form of destiny swapping taking place, but almost like a good destiny swapping. I'll make sense out of that during the reading. Okay, it's like they have to love you on your levels, so it's like Freaky Friday vibes, and it's like one of you guys are Lindsay Lohan and the other one of you guys is Jamie Lee Curtis, just for the energy. Okay, but okay, so it's like retrograde's got you going in the opposite direction of what you were expecting. Okay, because it's expanse and it's succession, but it's actually in both your money and your love life. It's a full point of balance. Some of you guys may just be starting a new career endeavor or finding a new job after a time of unemployment during this retrograde. And you've got to go through your trainings and your new stuff. Some of you guys are launching your own business and trying to figure out the logistics of how that works, right? It's like when I'm on the channel, when I'm the talent and I'm in front of the camera, I'm in an Empress energy. I'm receiving, I'm transmitting. But when I have to be the producer and I've got the producer's hat on, it's Emperor energy. I'm the boss. I got stuff going down. Some of you guys might be working on embracing both your energies to pull off this stuff. Okay. So like I do see on a nice thing is that your day-to-day life is undergoing some uncomfortable but positive changes. And if you can persevere through the tests, you'll find the advancement quite nice. Advancement in the workplace, unemployed Libras finding some work, even getting callbacks from previous jobs that have been applied for, along with calling in the one you want. And the time apart, the reason for it is allowed you to get your finances, your stabilities in place. And that's why the love life's been a little quiet, little to no contact thing. But now you're at a point where things are starting to change in your life to make you ready to be somebody's partner and spouse. Okay? You're going to start getting little trinkets of advancements, of extra money coming in, more free time in your schedule, stuff starting to work out unexpectedly, unexplained, because it's your guardian angels helping you behind the scenes. So as you go through this one, it's like you're going to wind up calling in communications from a person that you've been waiting a long time to hear from too. All right. So keep your thoughts positive, your prayers powerful, because you are in a state of manifesting those prayers in. Okay. It's a lot like what Bruce Lee said. Positive self-talk is good right now during Mercury retrograde for you, because words, when they're cast out, that energy, it's if it's said, you'll believe it. So this retrograde allows you to cut out a lot of limiting self-talk and look at yourself in a much more confident place. Okay. All right, let's see where this goes now. We got to use Sunshine's Rockstar deck. All right, let's see what we got on this. Hey, Bebop. What up, Bebop? What you up to? Angel Eyes, Marie. Hi, Marie. Hey, Anna. English Tea. Hi. I am going to do Aquarius. We're on Libra right now, so Aquarius is what, 3 signs away? Yes, indeed you do. Hey, Erica. All right, first row. 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Temperance. All right, let's see what's going down. The 2 of Wands, the Great Decision. The Page of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, Temperance on Temperance. Oh my God, you guys are so mirroring each other. And the Fool card, and the fact that you guys both do want something started. But it's like whoever did the blocking here was the one that was triggered. The intense emotions hit, right? And it was like, well, not ready, can't do it. Hold on, wait. And that initial processing stage, it's going down. So Some of you guys may even have noticed this. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's true. Melissa and I were talking about this the other day on this. That some of you guys might be noticing. You notice how your cell phone, like you might feel like that you're searching for things or you're typing stuff and you don't have control over it. Remember that in 2026, in this AI and generation, spirits love this stuff because your cell phone is your spirit box. It's like an Ouija board and all that. Some of you guys might be what we've been talking about, clarexting, and that you're typing, putting stuff in your notepad or journaling, and you're channeling. You're channeling through your thumbs, right? Same thing as like back in the good old days of it being diary, but now some of you guys are doing it while you text and stuff too. It's kind of cool. It's showing that you're ascending, and some of your self-care and nurturing is starting to pay off. So you're nearing the end of a really confusing cycle with them, okay? Because you're both finding clarity, because there's 2 temperance cards out here. Man, they did confuse you with how they can just cut you off and walk away. After everything you guys have gone through and you didn't see this coming, and it's like, how can they just throw it all away after what you guys were starting to build? All the conversations, all the communications, all those plans that, yeah, we're going to make this stuff happen. Temperance energy. We're going to 2 of Wands decide to do it. It's that scene in Titanic. We're going to ride the roller coaster until we puke, and we're going to go to the fair. And of course, none of that stuff happened because they got scared as soon as they started feeling the real feelings that pulled in. And then they ran to their safe place and retreated because you scared them. Because the last time they felt something good like this for you, Page of Wands, their heart got ripped out and thrown in a blender. And so they got scared. They do have a fear of commitment. And it's Ace of Swords, see? And the Chariot, but they're going to overcome it. Oh my God, are they being guided to text you? The 10 of Swords, it's getting into their head a lot because now they're at a point that they're like, how in the world do I, they didn't put that scene in the movie Titanic. Some of you guys love Prince. Purple Rain might be a song, but it's like this person's trying to think about all the thoughts and the processes right now that Rose should have gone through that we didn't see in the movie before she showed back up to Jack at the bow and said, I changed my mind. They're in that stage, okay? That they've been in some safe places or experienced some stuff that literally cannot go anywhere. Even for the 10 to 11% of you guys that they entertained another option over you, they picked the safe place where there was no commitment, and then they lied about it. Oh, Libra, I got a boyfriend, I got a girlfriend, I got this going on. They lied because they're like, I'm going to hurt Libra before Libra hurts me. It's because they're spooked. They're a little scared. You know what I mean? Could be a Cancer, could be a Libra. Oh yeah, it could be a Libra. Sagittarius energy is pretty strong. Aries, Taurus is here. Ooh, strong Taurus, strong Sagittarius. And then you got minor, a little bit of Cancer, a little bit of Libra. Leo's here too, and I don't know why. Anyways, okay. The Star card, there's Aquarius showing up. Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Swords. They regret cutting you out. Justice. That's your overall energy. That's Bob Marley showing up. All right, jamming. Maybe that was part of this, or somebody here is in music or something like that, like maybe a musician or a band, because I'm jamming. And I'm not hearing the song, but I'm hearing jamming. Maybe somebody's in a band that does jam sessions. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. See, this person didn't understand love. You guys spoke different love languages, right? And that's why they got scared, because they're like, well, last time somebody took this good care of me, was so nice to me, it went bad, it went south, and it spooked them. And so that's why they got into this point here that, like, it got so confusing. How they just cut you off and walked away like they could just discard you got to be a lot to deal with. But here's the thing, especially for those of you that there were already talks of marriage, there are talks of going long term where you would go. Oh my goodness, thank you, No Cece. Thank you. You are so generous. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, that's going to the Archer Foundation for all of us. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Libra, this reading is sponsored by No CC, and knowing is half the battle. So Cancer, Scorpio energy on this is that it's because you two meeting was an activator, a catalyst point, okay, for both of you guys in order to discover your self-worth. Because like you both have been belittled by enough exes over the years. It's just that you guys went in 2 different directions. They've been mistreated by their exes so much that they turned into a runner, right? An avoidant, all right? You have so much that, no offense, don't shoot the messenger, that you went into the nurturing energy. And so you're giving out. And then they weren't reciprocating. So you guys had to learn each other's love language, right? It became an all, like you were giving, but never getting anything in return. It was reciprocal, right? King of Pentacles to the Justice card, but I do see you getting back up again on this one. All right. So the thing on this coming out, especially the Star card, there's the Purple Rain card too on this one. Aquarius energy. So it's kind of like, so that you guys got to the point of like feeling like, here's where you guys are the same. Definite twin flame vibes, because you guys have been through so many similar experiences. Because the thing on this is that this is what's up here, is that this is giving you the ability to learn your self-worth. You're discovering what you're worth and what to give versus what to give to yourself, you know, that stuff. And so it's with the way you guys have both been mistreated by your exes over here, the fear of commitment, and it's like it overcame the fear of failure. And that's why they ran to their safe retreat. Okay. It was all done based on their lack mindset. They expect it to go wrong, so it always does go wrong. And then they go to the one that doesn't challenge them, right? And I'm telling you, I don't care if they told you right to your face straight up it was something involved. It's not. There's no love in the relationship. There's no love life. There's no Three of Swords. Tell me why. Because the King of Swords shows that their ego became a little bit more to deal with on the Sun card to the Six of Swords. Yeah. And that King of Pentacles. You got tired of having to do this. You couldn't let them keep hurting you and not hurting you, hurting you, not hurting you. You're like, you'd like to open yourself back up because every time it happens, you get hurt, right? So the thing on this is that it's like, it feels like that, like both of you guys feel like you're the problems in every relationship you've both been involved in. And both of you guys have a lack mindset that they're hiding behind confidence. You're hiding behind isolation or just introvertedness. So the thing on this is they instantly regretted this knee-jerk decision. Whatever it was they said, they knew it was stupid the moment they did it, right? Oh my God, Tang, thank you again, darling. You are so generous. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right, that one can go right into the Mama T Foundation, straight up. All right, we'll support it to it. This is totally Libra. This is reading sponsored by Tang. Thank you, Constantine. You're a blessing. Oh my goodness, you guys are so generous. Okay, now. So the thing about over here is that fear of commitment, the fear of failure, that overcame them. That's why they ran to their safe place, but they instantly regretted it, right? So this is what's leading them to like realize it was a King of Swords knee-jerk decision to look at it from another perspective. Some of you guys, you're already unblocked. That's the thing, right? Because they knee-jerked on it, and they're like, oh God, there's those feelings. There's those feelings again. No, last time I felt this way, I got hurt. Block. I'm safe. Let's unblock and see what Libra's up to. They instantly regretted it. Instantly, right? Okay? That's why they're getting ready to show up. Okay? The one final pause on this, in the King of Pentacles, okay? Straight up, Libra. Don't shoot the messenger here with the Empress on the Seven of Cups. The White Rabbit showed up, right? White Rabbits already showed up in their life. Okay? So on the King of Pentacles or the Two of Cups, here's what's going on is that I see him actually like unblocking, reaching back out and saying sorry about the overreaction so that you can get this thing back on like the right track and fresh start. Okay. Aisha, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You guys, it helps. You guys are amazing. Libra, sponsored by Aisha too. Thank you guys for your generosity. You guys are the best. All right, so Two of Cups. That's where you guys get this back over to start things and get it fresh and work things out, okay? Because they're already wanting to talk because they regret the way that they did it. And you're the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. Somebody here might even be a Libra moon, possibly. Or Libra on Libra. With that Empress energy, it's the thing that whatever it was where they said, no, I can't do it yet. I can't do it yet. I'm not ready yet. Even though they talked about it, it spooked them to be like, oh my God, it's really going to happen. This pause, this isolation allows them to finish the tests and get over whatever, because it's not. Their heart belongs to you. It's still like that. They could have just been straight up and said, I need time to find myself and figure it out. They literally thought going this way would save them. But it's still going to lead them to reach back out. Okay, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, because you're slowly becoming their safe place because they're uncomfortable with what they're going through now. And that's why they got to cut that out. Come back to you and go, look, I really lied. I didn't like it. Actually just straight up the whole time I was afraid. And they're afraid you won't forgive them, but you're telling me you will. Strong cardinal energy and mutable on this. Cancer, let's see, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. You're your person. Some of you guys could be born on the 7th, 17th, 27th, the 3rd or the 30th is here with the 14th and the 4th, 25th and 15th comes out. The 2nd, repeating 2s are going to be stalking you pretty soon. 5s for the 2s that haven't, and 4s for the ones that are already seeing 2s and 5s, okay? The Scorpio vibes seem pretty strong too on this. I like this for you though. Give them a minute. You know what's going on in this one. As soon as they decompress off that and go, oh man, and they're going to block and reach out again. And at that point, you guys take the cycle to the next level. All right. So I hope that helps, Libra. If you'd like to book a personal reading or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up there or use the link in the description or pinned comments. And it's also in my bio, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. All right, that'll take you to the Archer Network with all the safe to click links. And thank you for hyping and liking the reading. It means the world to me. It doesn't cost you a thing. Helps get us out into the interwebs. And use the comments down below like a Facebook post. Reply to each other, have fun, and have a good time. We're all a family here. Otherwise, until when next we meet, I'll see you then, Virgo. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Oh my goodness, Nature Girl. I've missed you. How are you doing, darling? What up, Nature Girl 444? I've been seeing a lot of 4s lately, so that's a cool sign. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay. Archer's Coffee Fund is sponsored by Nature Girl. You know what I'm going to do? I'll make a note of this. I'll make a note, mental note. Tomorrow, I will write in a Sharpie cup. I'll write thank you on that. Hold on a second. I'm going to make a note of that real quick. I will make a Nature Girl 444. I will remember to write thanks, Nature Girl 444 on tomorrow's coffee cup. Thank you. Oh, girl, you're going to make a grown crab cry. I love you. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Exactly, Anna. Cheers. Okay, let's carry onward and forward to Scorpio. Aisha, thank you. I always get nervous because I never connect into the energy of the readings, and I'm like, you don't even know what you're talking about. There's a million other channels out there. Why would anyone want to watch you? So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Rubber, you're glue. No, CC, you're awesome too. All right, let's see. Next up, let's get into Scorpio vibes. There we go. Cool. All right, perfect. Well, thank you everybody here hanging out with us. We got, let's see, oh my word, we're still over 500 in all the platforms. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day. Okay, let's see. Next up, Scorpio, onward and forward. We're going to try to keep track of time because I know at 6 o'clock, a lot of people have churches and Bible studies and that. Might run a little over, but we're going to get really close. All right. Don't worry. I got you covered, guy. Hey, what's up, Peace? I mean, you got the coolest screen name above all else ever. That's awesome. I love it. All right. There we go. All right, on to Scorpio at 2:02:12. Ooh, nice repeating twos. I like that. What up, Scorpio? How you doing? How you been? I missed you. All right, think about your person. We're going to take a look and see what's going on, what spirit and God. Why did I say spirit? It's God. Sorry, didn't mean to mispronounce your name. Let's take a look into what God has for you going forward. Maybe some of you guys are just getting into or discovering religion, and you're in a transition from calling it the divine or spirit, and you're actually starting to address them by name. All right, or you have been forever. You might believe you're just looking into more religion. So let's see what's going on for retrograde, and then take a look at you and your person. All right, God, tap me in, tune me in. Scorpio, wherefore, you knew I wasn't going to stop doing this for you. Come on now. Scorpio, wherefore art thou, Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any other name still be just as sweet? Oh my gosh, yeah, Frankie's like awesome sweetness. Come on now. All right, what do we got? Hey, PDX girl, what up? Oh my God, I love Scorpios. You guys are awesome sauce. Jonathan, welcome in. All right, 2 shuffles, Scorpio. Let's do it to it. Here we go. All right, 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Whoa. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. And it popped out of the deck. You guys either did live together, were married, but it's going long term on this one. This is just getting started for you two. 10 of Pentacles, or when the 10 of Cups dreams manifest into reality with 7 of Cups. You guys pick each other every single time. Okay. As I was saying, 1 and 2. I love it when the deck pops cards. So that means I'm connected. Let's love this deck for the super sexy, successful Scorpios. Because even my male Scorpios, you know you GQ sign in the house. So let's go. The 8 of Cups, overall energy, Pisces vibes. So this Mercury retrograde, you're ascending. How Scorpio of you? You're going through another ascension. You just got to keep getting like smarter and prettier. And man, I love you guys. I'm not jealous. That's one of the 7 deadly sins. So we've got the 8 of Cups, the Sun card, and the Ace of Cups. You guys be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, Cusper, or a Cancer or Leo. 9 of Swords is Gemini. 8 of Cups, Pisces. It's like this retrograde. Dude, it's like this retrograde has you focusing on some fun and some fulfillment for yourself. doing some stuff that like Scorpios just want to have fun, something like that. You know what I mean? All right, let's see where we go. King of Cups, working on yourself. Tower card. The Knight of Wands, it's like recovering out of the Tower moment. The Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups into the Ten of Cups. So it becomes more about love near the end of the retrograde. But the beginning, it's about loving on yourself. And at the end of it, it's about loving on somebody else and even starting a family for those of you that wish it. Okay? So, oh, I like this. It's like your intuition, your empathy. All of this is what's being focused on. So I think this might come out for another sign too, but it's like you are going through a cell phone upgrade, a software upgrade, okay? Especially for those of you bonus points Scorpios that you've been putting off doing the software update on your cell phone. Yourself, your soul is going through that, okay? And that it's finally been clicked okay and clicked accept and you're ascending. King of Wands and Knight of Swords. Some of you guys might be doing more dream journaling or even working on vision boards and intention boards, making new ones right now as we harness into the eclipse energies and the new and the full moons. So I see you, though, experiencing a renewed spark in your career endeavors, okay? And you've got this wisdom growing, too. Wisdom and knowledge strengthening, okay? Some of you guys getting more into your Akashic records, looking back, maybe even doing genealogy and thinking into clearing out, like, generational debt, karmic curses, and paving your own pathway, right? So this renewed spark that's coming in, it's actually going to be focusing in some of your career endeavors, too. So like business will strengthen, business contacts. Some of you guys may start your own business or transition and change into a new company, total life change, or take on additional roles. Okay. You're like one of the few signs that I can look at and say right now, you should sign contracts during the retrograde because the people offering the contracts are actually their Mercury retrograding. So buy low and then ride the energetical dip. Some of you guys might even be getting into stocks or bonds or investings. Okay. Some of you guys just Four of Pentacles. Swear to God, you're not going to do that update on your cell phone. You're like, nope, cell phone's working fine, not going to do it. And it's almost like spiritually, it's a similar vibe to that of like, nope, not doing this. I've done enough awakenings. I'm tired. I'm burnt out on awakenings. And God's like, one more. And you're like, one more. And God's like, one more. But this one kind of winds up making it worth it as we get towards the end, because what I'm seeing coming in through is that you'll find you are on the right path. And you actually will start having some Ten of Cups flirty fun that you've only been dreaming about, while also feeling less restricted. Some of you guys might actually start learning and picking up a musical instrument. It's just a way to pass time or a hobby during the retrograde. And you actually become really good at whatever that is, whether it's art, painting. Actually, I see that scene from Ghost. There's like a Scorpio that likes making the clay pots or the clay stuff. That might even be something that goes into. Okay, let's see what's up with your person. All right. King of Cups, Tower card, King of Wands, Knight of Swords. We got strong Aquarius energy, Capricorns here, Pisces, strong Pisces, strong Capricorn, and Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius, if I didn't mention it. Honorable mentions to Leo, the Nine of Wands. So this person taught you a lot about your own discernment, didn't they? Some of you guys have been noticing too. Oh my gosh, this is coming out for a few of the signs too. Yeah. Some of you guys have been noticing that you're clairexting, right? Like you go to send a text message, reply to an email or something like that. And you're like, it's almost like, what are you doing, Scorpio? It's like you're sitting here going, I'm not the one typing this. I'm not the one typing this. What's going on? Especially for those of you that are journaling or working on intention boards, you're clairexting. All right. Melissa and we figured this out the other day. It's like, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, you'd have to buy an Ouija board to pull this off. Now we all have spirit boxes in our hands. It's your cell phone. You would be accurate that you are channeling. It's like you, Scorpio, have an ability to scry in your cell phone. I'm not jealous of you. So the thing on this is that it's like, wow, Three of Swords, Five of Wands, Knight of Cups. So this person taught you a lot about discernment, though. It's because it's like every time you gave them the benefit of the doubt, you found out that what they were really doing to you behind your back, behind the scenes, was totally wrong, right? And every time they'd be like, oh, Scorpio, I won't do it again. It's not going to happen again. And then it's like, oh, it happens again. Ten of Wands. And that's why you're getting to a point that it's like you had to pause because you're like, I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot wand right now. All right. Ten of Wands. It got you burnt out. Temperance card on the King of Cups. So it's like the way they were talking bad about you or belittling you behind your back while entertaining other options became like Yeah, some of you guys even like work together. And it's like, wow, you're really going to do this while I'm here? Or it's like, even for those of you that didn't work together, you're just sitting at home and they're literally on the phone next to you being like, oh yeah, Scorpio's just over here making a scene. You're like, well, I'm in the room, right? And it's like, show some respect for Scorpio. They had to work on that. The entitlement seemed really strong with this person, right? Some of you guys could be born on the 10th or the 20th. You or them. The 12th is here, the 4th, the 20th, the 10th, the 14th. A lot of repeating 4s and 8s, or August 4th or April 8th is a date that may resonate to some of you guys. Repeating 12s might be showing up too. King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, that's the hate text with the 6 of Wands. So that confirms a successful communication that you'll be receiving in the Empress. So you make it through this glow up. It's another glow up and you make it through it. Queen of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Oh, so you do love them. Even for those, like, but man, they sure know how to tick you off sometimes. Queen of Swords on the Empress, right? No wonder you're tired out about this. Hey, Blessing Moon, how you doing? But in the Ace of Swords, the 6 of Wands, it's not what they say, but it's how they said it. That's why, like, you were always there for them, but then they'd be so focused on themselves or their work and everything else that it wound up where they were neglecting you as a result. But yeah, when they needed you, you would have packed up, hauled up, and been there for them anytime, right? You tried, you went through this, and at the Knight of Pentacles, they were still looking on finding their way through this to come out of the energy that the world revolves around them. So the thing on this is, it's like it got to the point that them being so focused on that, reaching their goals, you got neglected as a result of it, which made you feel like you were nothing more than a possession to them, or a pretty picture, or a painting on a wall. And it's like, show some 2 of Pentacles respect. Stop trying to like go this way, you know? 6 of Wands, the Ace of Swords shows them learning how to communicate successfully and wanting to talk to you. So they've been learning to control their emotions because this person overreacted a lot, right? 3 of Pentacles, cool. Guardian Angels into the 7 of Swords. There's the overreacting. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. So what I'm seeing on this one is the stuff that got in the way here is what was like the way they were talking bad about you that affected your self-worth, caused you to build self-doubt, become a bit of a habitual apologizer. It made you feel like that you were worth nothing. And it took a while to get over this with all the mind games they were playing and the stuff that they were saying that did belittle you. They really had to get that under control and in check, right? 3 of Swords is Libra energy, which doesn't have to be cheating vibes. Remember, the 3 of Swords is a noun, person, place, or thing, right? In this case, it's their own ego that they love themselves more than they loved you. And of course, yes, it's right. Everybody's supposed to fully love themselves before getting involved in that. But this person's so vain that they thought Carly Simon wrote the song about them. Somebody might even ride a motorcycle, or you guys have some nice memories of riding motorcycles together. I'm actually seeing a memory of like riding motorcycles together. Aries energy, Capricorn, Cancer. Wow, Libra, strong. Yeah, the cardinal energy is strong. Some of you guys might even be Scorpio, Libra cuspers. Okay, let me get a little bit more on this though. Virgo's here too. 5 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the Chariot. And you're sitting here thinking they've moved on into silence. Look at you just sitting there having your coffee in the morning by yourself of like, well, this is what it is. I'm just here again, alone, you know? And yet stuff behind the scenes is changing over here with the Chariot. And they're already en route. They're already on their way to you. They know that there's something divine on this one. They're just, then the Chariot is what the Emperor drives into a great battle. They're overcoming that adversity, their own ego, okay? So you're experiencing ascension symptoms while they're experiencing an ego death. 5 of Swords into the 3 of Wands. So why couldn't they keep their word, right? 7 of Swords on the 7 of Swords, promising you the moon, but then never coming through on it. A lot of over-promising and under-delivering happening. 9 of Swords to the 5 of Wands. For some of you guys, you loaned them a car, let them use a car, like, and you almost couldn't because, like, they would trash everything they had or they wrecked that, right? And then lie to cover it up, right? And it's like they had a fear of being in a committed relationship because every time they get into one, it goes wrong. But here's the thing. You were the one that got them to look inward. You became their mirror. You got them to look inward and realize the reason everything goes wrong is not because of everyone else, but because of the way they were doing. And they discovered their own track record, right? You're welcome, Libra Ann. Thank you for here. Spinny hugs. Chariot on the Three of Cups. That's the Three of Wands. So it's opening the door for communication. Death card. That's your major arcana. You taking your power back. I love it when a sign's major arcana shows up. So you taking your power back is the one that put this into place to hear that they had to transform. They could not handle life's pressures. That was the problem. As soon as the pressure got on them, they erupted like a volcano and then took it out on everybody. And you were always the cleanup committee, right? Trying to make the peace, trying to, oh, sorry, I'm sorry my person gets out of hand like that. Don't worry. I know it's okay. And you got tired of being the cleanup committee, right? And so they had to start taking some more responsibility on this. And they've been humbled as a result of that and calmed down. Maybe along even with a little bit of therapy or counseling that you'll find out they've been through, but they might just be popping up out of the blue with a call or a text again. Like one of those voicemails that you don't even notice it because you don't recognize the number or something that winds up being them. And it's like, you'll know right out of the gate that they've worked on this, that they've worked on themselves. You'll hear it in the tone. So it's like, they're going to ask you for that one last chance to try to get it right and rebuild trust with you. And at that point, the choice whether you wish to or not will be up to you. Tower card. Yep, both tower cards. So they are going to address the big tower in the room of what they did. I love it. Scorpio, I do hope this helps. If you want to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, all you got to do is scan the QR code or use the link in the description box or pinned comment. It's in my bio, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. That'll take you to the link tree, takes you to the booking site and everything else the channel has to offer. And thank you for hyping and liking the reading too, because this transformation is just getting started. You're going to notice in the week ahead, things are starting to take off fast. It's going to be moving faster than expected in the right direction. All right. And I love that they want to rebuild trust. Strong Cancer, Scorpio energy, Gemini and Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Leo. I love that for you guys. Beautiful. Tower card of the Four of Cups. I love it. Scorpio, I hope it helps. Until next we meet, peace, love, and spinny hugs. And don't forget, tomorrow we're doing your reading too. Tomorrow is Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius as individuals. So I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Peace, love, and spinny hugs, though. I love you, Scorpio. Oh, thank you, Taylor. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, cute butterfly. Spinny hugs for you. I love reading for Scorpios. You guys, Scorpios are awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you. And I love thank you for the clarification, even letting me know. Because, like, I mean, I'm up here disconnected. I'm not even me right now when I'm Archer. So it's like I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, I hope this resonates. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So thank you guys for the confirmation. It means the world. Did you, Aaron? Oh, that's awesome. I do emails on Thursday mornings. It's after the all signs and that. So you'll be hearing everybody with emails. You guys will be hearing from me tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow mornings when I punch in work assignment. So that's awesome. I'm looking forward to reading for you, Aaron. That's cool. All right. Which one did you get? Did you get the Zoom reading? So it's one-on-one, or is it the YouTube, a private video? Like, are we going to Zoom, or is it just the recording one? I can't wait to read. You did the Zoom? Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be just like you're here hanging out with me at the table. I love it. That way we can check in and connect to like everything that's going on in real time. Oh, I can't wait. No problem. I got you covered, Aaron. No problema. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'll be working on the emails tomorrow morning. That's my Thursday morning work schedule. And I'm going to do some cards and coffee style super chats after each individual reading too. So there's going to be some nice opportunities this week. But also, I'm looking forward. I'll get your Zoom link to you then tomorrow morning, Aaron. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a minute. Cool. You got the 2 p.m. spot? Okay, cool. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I got you covered. I am excited to get to read for you. Thank you. Anybody, if you wish to book a reading, you can scan the QR code just like Aaron did. Takes you to the link tree, and it's got the booking site. It shows you the pricing. I don't hide the pricing. It's right there, full disclosure. It also shows you this available appointments. So you get to pick the time, pick what type of reading you want, and then it's locked in. So you don't have to the back and forth stuff. Hashtag instant gratification. It's awesome. It's easy peasy. All right. Sorry about that. Let's dig in. JMM, thank you. I love reading for you guys. The personals are so neat, especially the Zooms, because then it's like we're here one-on-one. I still record it, so you still get a private reading afterwards. But I just love it because it's like you're here hanging out and we're in person. It's like no different when I do the meet and greets and stuff too. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember. Hey, Sunshine, help remind me after Pisces. I forgot an announcement at the beginning of the all signs. I have to announce an announcement at the end of the all signs. I have a meet and greet announcement to make. Can you remind me about the meet and greet announcement after Pisces? Please and thank you. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that. They are recorded, girl in love. So we do it live Zoom one-on-one, but then I record it while we're doing it too. So afterwards I can send you the private link to it. Then at the end, you still wind up getting a private YouTube video of it afterwards. So you can rewatch it like anytime you want. Or you can download it out of YouTube or screen record it so you keep it for yourself or whatever. But yeah, I record all the Zooms while we're doing it. And that way you've got a recording of it afterwards for review. Totally. All right, cool. Yeah, I forgot about the meet and greet announcement. Oh my God, it's going to be cool. You guys, we're going to have a fun time. All right. Here's what I love reading with you, Gabriella. It was great. All right, we're on to Sagittarius. Let's go for it. All right, Sagittarius, you are going to be at 220.44. All right, let's see what we got for you, Sag. Here we go. Let's do it. What up, Sagittarius? How you doing? I have missed you. Good to see you here. All right, we're going to take a look at what you're focusing on during Mercury retrograde, and then take a look at you and your person's energies. All right, so think about your person, and let's do this. Because as you know, I'm Archer. I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer, and I'm very proud of that. I'm here for you. All right, so let's tap in and tune in and see what we've got for Sagittarius. Think about your person, and God, give me everything you got for Sagittarius. Let's do this. Sagittarius, 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, successful Sagittarius, the only sign worthy of 5 syllables. It's a fact. Over honors the Ace of Pentacles. Sagittarius, this is just getting started. This retrograde for you is going to lead you into a state of wish fulfillment, entering the promised land in the Ace of Pentacles on the Biblical Tarot. I like this. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, that's 2 aces. The Queen of Cups. Wow, this is about love. Strong Cancer energy. 4th house might be being affected during this time. The 7 of Wands, Leo's here. The Hanged Man is Pisces. The Death card is Scorpio. The Queen of Swords for Libra. Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys might get a job as a teacher, I just heard. Okay. Or somebody's applying to work in a school district or something. But, okay, so this ain't bad, Sag. Sag, are you guys starting something new? Because the retrograde's letting you reflect back into something. So this retrograde is giving you like a sense of like wish fulfillment and healing in your home life. With the Cancer energy that's here with the Ace of Cups to the Queen of Cups, that's Cancer energy rules over the 4th house, right? So I do see this as being like a bit of a focus on this one. Maybe like some of you guys are moving furniture around or doing like deep cleaning, right? Time to clean out the closets or dust, like spring cleaning, getting things back to best or back to fresh. I don't know why, but I'm telling the Sagittarius to make sure you change your air filter and your HVAC. But hey, man, and the 7 of Wands, Leo Pisces energy. You know what this is? Some confusion in your home life is going to start leveling out. That's only a stone's throw away during this. It's going to allow you to start moving forward. That's nice. And the Page of Pentacles does tell me, especially those of you that are looking for a job or promotion or something, I do see your income strengthening. So I think it's either like a better than expected, like a bonus or a raise, or like your tax status changes and you find out you're in another income bracket or something. And it's unexpected. Even for those of you in standard employment, like you go and get your taxes done, you come back, right? I know this might only resonate to states or countries that do income tax, but it's what I'm seeing. And then like, you're like, whoa, did you put an extra 0 or something on my, and they're like, nope, that's actually how much you get back this year. And you're like, yes. Maybe my entrepreneurs are getting better about your deductions. I don't know, right? Remember self-employed Sagittarius save every receipt possible. Okay. All right. So I do think the direction this is going, that actually your money, your finances level out, and you know what you want for your home, and you defend and protect it. And that's what starts the transformations that you've only been dreaming about to bring your dreams into reality. All right. Let's see where this goes. No, I don't want this one. You don't? No, I want the Goddess deck. Okay. Woo, nice. Okay. All right. So Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Wands, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, the major arcana. Some of you guys might even have strong Scorpio in your chart and your rising or Venus. The Magician, the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups. So your dreams have been more energized. You've had a dream about them lately. I'm wondering why you still do have them dreams, right? Ten of Cups, King of Cups, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, strong Pisces in this reading. Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the High Priestess. Some of you guys, your person are born on the 4th or the 7th. There's a lot of Pisces on this reading. So I think you've got someone here that you think may want to get things started with you, but yet deep down you've got or had someone else on your mind for a while too. And so you're wondering if you're making the right choice here. Somebody actually is playing pool or likes playing pool, billiards, 8-ball, corner pocket, making a trick shot or something. I don't know. Somebody actually has an 8-ball. The all signs point to yes thing when you know the toy I'm talking about, right? But okay, I get it. So Magician, are you making the right choice, Magician style? Or like maybe deciding if you're moving too soon or not fast enough or like going in the right direction. Because it's almost like whatever they're posting or something has you thinking they've moved on. This is weird. Okay, so what I'm pulling from this, especially with the High Priestess here, right? What I'm pulling on this is that it's like, you're like, Archer, why are they making me think that they moved on when I'm the one that moved on first? Right? So whatever they're posting online, when you go and look at it, you're like, wait a second, you can't move on. I moved on from you. I told you I needed a met. What are you doing? Right? And you're watching your person self-destruct again. And you're like, God, heaven help them. I love them. But why do they keep doing this? So, here's the thing, though, about this, though, is that every time you guys go through these separation periods and these no contacts, whatever direction you guys each go in, it never works out, right? Whenever you guys are apart, both your lives go to HE double hockey sticks. And then as soon as you get back together, things go okay for a while. And then the cycle repeats. And it's like you're done with that cycle, right? But then with the direction that it goes, it's like every time that you guys come back together, there's too much intense tension, right? And then it leads to inconsistencies. No wonder you guys needed a break. But they weren't supposed to do this while you guys were on a break. This is one of those moments when God looks down on the earth and goes, man, free will was not the best choice I've ever made. Right? God wasn't having the best day that day. But anyways, so that's the thing on this one. And you do love them. But in the Four of Pentacles, why they got to like cross watchers, earmuffs. Okay. You love them, Sag. Why do they got to keep doing stupid stuff? Right? Right? Oh, yeah. Something about like, I don't know. Something about those. Why do I keep hearing those outdoor sirens thingies? You know, like the first of the month test thing that people do. That thing. I don't know. But, okay. So, the thing that goes in on this is that you guys needed a break on this one, and yet they never reached out. And so now it's like, oh, okay, if they're happy, I'm happy. I'll move on. But in reality, neither of you guys want to move on because they're sitting there going, well, Sag wants to move on, so I'll move on. And neither of you guys want to move on. So you guys keep getting into, get into relationships that don't work out because you guys have always wanted to be with each other the whole time. And then you guys are both sitting here going, well, it's been so long. It's been forever. So Archer, I don't think Sagittarius thinks about me anymore. You're sitting there going, they obviously don't think about me anymore because of what they're posting. And in reality, you guys both want to still be with each other because you think each other hates each other. You keep trying to go in other directions when in reality, you guys are going to wind up being together. Right? Could be dealing with a cardinal sign. Could be an Aries. Maybe a Leo. Leos keep showing up too. But then you got Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio and Pisces, Aries. There's that Ace of Pentacles. What the heck was that? They're stubborn, aren't they? Look what it was. That was the death card. I got chills. Did you see that? Did you just see that, Sag? The coolest stuff always happens when I'm reading for you. That's the death card. They were resisting transformation, right? Change, do the work. No, I don't want it. Six of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. By them winding up isolated out on their own, they don't got anybody else left to blame. And that's why every time they try this, it never works out. So the thing on this is that it's coming to the point that it's like when neither of you guys wanted this, it's why these other ones. So God's lining things up on this to kind of like take the people or the places, the things that you guys don't want out of your lives. Like some of you guys may wind up moving for work or they do, and things line up to get the other stuff out of your guys' life. Okay. Especially when you've got like, either they went in another direction, didn't like it, like they made the wrong choice, but I feel like it's more of a digital thing. So it's like either you guys live at a distance or they were just flirting with people online instead of you, bots and stuff like that. And you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. If you can't show me that kind of attention, why are you showing it in other places? Some of you guys might have discovered money was disappearing and it wound up going to a website about fans and stuff like that. And you're like, whoa, you have me here and you're going in this direction. Why do you need to look anywhere else? But they were resisting the change, right? So it's like it's like you guys both think that you're happy while you move on in the other directions, and it just keeps cycles of karma repeating until things line up so that you guys are ready to go back together, right? Because one of you guys are ready and takes a shot, then the other one backs up, then the other one's ready and the other one backs up. And you guys keep doing that little bit of a dance. But in the Nine of Pentacles to the Six of Swords, it wasn't working because like they were giving attention to, it's the attention-seeking behavior, right? When you have that coupled up with a codependency, you wanted them to grow up and be consistent. And even with the age difference, they were still acting like a child. And you're like, it was kind of a put off. And you're sitting, yeah, Page of Wands. The childishness was a put off. And you're like, Archer, I love them. Bless her heart. But I needed to know that they were going to be like a good partner and an adult. You know, it's great that they have fun with kids or that they enjoy, you know, parties and stuff. But I kind of need somebody who's going to be able to man up and help with the bills and keep life in order. And sometimes I freak out because I'm a Sagittarius, and sometimes my arrows just fire right out of the bow. And like, you want that person that knows you, that can just walk up and be like, hey, Sag, calm down. It's okay. Not the one that antagonizes you and keeps going like, yeah, this is fun. Let's see how far we can get Sagittarius to go, right? And that's why it was like, the maturity had to happen into that one, you know? Knight of Pentacles. And it's been a slow process, but I do see it coming forward into this. Oh, thanks, Arco Noah. Thank you. It's Johnny Cash vibes, right? Why are you dressing in black? You look like you're going to a funeral. Maybe I am. Thank you. So let's see the rest of where this goes. Hey, Abby. Abby Allen Paul, what up? What up? The Fool card. There's the news. Oh, my God. It's almost like you guys are going to wind up reaching out at the same time. Five of Pentacles, the Justice card on the Judgment. So you're both looking inward on this because you want it to work out. The Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune into the Four of Wands. Some of you guys, this is your twin flame. And you've been feeling like you're stuck on that twin flame journey, right? With no advancement or not going anywhere. But guess what? With the Fool card, this gets fixed up here before Aries season, which means you and your person, you guys are retrograding back together. You guys are on the list for retrograde. And that's why God is lining things up in your life. These changes and the things that you're literally right now looking up, being like, why is this happening, God? You're going to find out before we get to Aries season that it all happened for some really good reasons for you too. Because some of you guys are already talking to this person, right? Either you guys are already talking to this person, because it's like you might doubt that they've changed. Maybe you're not telling, maybe neither of you are, like I'm being told it's on a need-to-know basis that you two are talking again. So you're both trying to keep this quiet instead of the whole peanut gallery getting involved. And yet you both know where this is going to go. So there's about 19 or so % of you guys that are already talking to this person and knows and like you guys know stuff's going on, but both you guys just got to iron out some things. And then you come back together. And the rest of you that you're like, nope, not me yet, Archer. That's what's getting ready to happen. You and your person are going to retrograde back together. And you're like, no. It's like, yeah, totally. It's like, I can't do this. I'm blocking you. And then a day or two later, it's unblocked, right? Because it's like, you don't want to keep doing that indecisiveness, right? Block, unblock, block, unblock. This is the last block, unblock cycle you guys go through. And you guys come back together and it starts moving really fast because they know what you want. And they come back inconsistent. I love it. You guys are, yeah. It's just like, hey, let me get a couple of things ironed out here. They're doing the work to change for you. And those of you that haven't heard from them yet, you guys are going to be so happy when you start talking to them again. Because like you guys are both getting ready to push sand. It's going to be one of those things like, oh my God, I was just thinking about you too. How you been? What have you been up to? Oh, going through this, getting rid of this, doing it. And you guys wind up coming back together. It's actually right person, right time this time. So for like the 96% or so of you that haven't heard from me yet, you're gonna, and there's about 19% of you guys that are already starting to talk and make plans and just wanted to know if you can trust this Fool card. You can trust this Judgment. You guys were meant to be together for a reason. Strong Cancer, Virgo energy. Then we've got Aries is here, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, strong Libra too. Strong cardinal energy. Oh my goodness. Strong Cancer, Libra, Aries, and Capricorn. Some of y'all are born on the 9th or the 19th, maybe the 29th, or life path number 9, or just seeing a lot of repeating 9s, because I do have number 9, number 9, number 9. The 7th, the 17th, or 27th, the 4th, 24th comes out along with the 11th, 3rd, 21st, and the 2nd. Interesting. So yeah, I hope that helps. If you do want to book a personal reading with me or to check out everything else the channel's got to offer here, just scan the QR code up there or use the link pinned in my bio and in the description and down in the comments. All right, it'll take you to the link tree, hashtag instant gratification. It'll also take you to all the channels and everything else that we offer here. All safe to click links. All right. And thank you for taking a minute to leave a comment or reply to a comment, hype and like the reading. It means the world to me, helps get us into the interwebs, helps the channel to grow. All right. So thank you very much. Until next we meet, Sagittarius, you know I love you. All right. I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. And your next individual reading is going to be tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. All right, we got to keep rolling because I did promise at the beginning of this reading that I was going to devote equal time to all 12 signs. However, I am starting to get into God's time Wednesday evening. So hang on, I got to check with the boss to make sure. You going to let me keep my promise to Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces? I'm not trying to infringe on your time. Shadow deck, yes or no card? 10 of Pentacles. Go for it, Archer. 10 of Pentacles. He does not mind me infringing on his time. But I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We're not playing around. But all 12 signs get read equally. So let's do this. I just heard the God voice in my head that said, like you were really going to stop, Archer. Sorry, Capricorn. Sorry, Aquarius, Pisces. Got to stop. I would never do that to those last 3 signs. God's like, I know. All right. He's the coolest boss to work for. I highly recommend it. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I got to remember to get him something good for Boss's Day, too. All right, Capricorn. On deck. Crystal, Melissa, what up? Monarch, right? Right? Totally. God's sitting there going, what are you going to do, Archer? Be like, sorry, last 3 signs? No. Okay. And thank you guys all for the super chats and the donations. I mean, that really helps drive the channel, keep things going. It takes care of so much stuff. All right. And the prayers means the world to me. Thank you guys so much for that too. All right. You guys are helping in so many more ways than you know. Oh my God, learning to see me. Jeff, what up, buddy? How you been, bro? Fist bump. How are you? Oh my gosh, good to see you, Jeff. Awesome. My name's Jeff. How you doing, man? All right. Capricorn, let's dig in. Let's get into this one. Hold on a sec. Hold on, Capricorn. It's Mercury and Gatorade. Nah, yeah, it's a joke. Okay. I should do that. I'm gonna go get a Sharpie and write Mercury on there. Mercury. Anyway, okay, I'll shut up. Okay. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, you are gonna be at 238.22. Let's do this. What up, you GOAT goats? You, how you doing, Capricorn? I love you guys. All right, God, tap me and tune me into Capricorn's energy. Give me everything you got for Capricorn. We're going to take a look at what God is guiding you to focus on during Mercury retrograde, and then take a look at your person. All right, so let's do it. Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn? Ooh, preview. Overall energy is the Sun card. This is going to go better than you're thinking it is. I like that. Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, a message of real love. Oh my God, real love. King and the Queen of Cups with the Empress. You're receiving a message that somebody's emotionally figured out you're the one that they want. Queen of Swords. There's peace coming in from a Page of Pentacles message. All right, let's see where it goes. All right, here we go. 2 shovels, Capricorn. What do we got for the father of the Zodiac? Those cute little awesome Billy. Hey, did you just realize that, Capricorn? Why does the mother and the father of the Zodiac have little short legs? You notice that? Because your opposing sister sign is Cancer, right? Little short crab legs. You're Capricorn, little short billy goat legs. What's up with that? One of my Virgo placements wants to know what's up with the short legs. Okay, anyways, we'll figure it out later. Chicken legs? That tastes like chicken. It's shaken bacon. I helped. Wow, there's some childhood memories unlocked for you. 8 of Wands. Especially for those of you who died from dysentery on the Oregon Trail. We will speak highly of your travels. Okay. All right. Man, I'm talking to some Capricorn gate kids here, aren't I? Okay. All right. 2 shuffles. Let's go. 1 and 2. I'm the gatekeeper. Are you the key master? Let's love this deck for the gatekeeper and the key master. Let's go. Capricorn, by the way. The High Priestess. Hush. The High Priestess. Expect the unexpected with the Fool card to the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Somebody is in hot pursuit and the 10 of Cups are coming your way. Some of you guys are going to get the I had a dream about you text. Okay, and I don't even care if you're a female Capricorn. You're like, my guy would never text me that way. Oh, just you watch. When Johnny Bravo shows up like, hey, Capricorn, I kind of had a dream about you. You got me feeling all shook up. You know what I mean? Somebody heard something about Elvis might resonate. All right, anyways, let's go. Strong Pisces and Cancer energy on this. All right, Capricorn, we have the Ace of Cups. Speaking of Cancer, and the devil shows up. No, you're the devil. Oh, there's a flip-flop going on because you're the devil card. Cancer's the Chariot card. All right, there's a runner-chaser dynamic flippity-floppeting because some of you guys put yourselves into a bubble, a John Travolta-proof bubble, and it's causing a runner to turn into a chaser and come back your way. 7 of Wands. There it is. There's the Emperor showing up. They know what they want. The 2 of Swords. Some of you guys, somebody's father might be a factor, or family could be getting in the way or something, or family's a factor. The 2 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Libra. Y'all, they're going through their great test right now, which has them 6 of Cups reflective back on counting their blessings. They ever got to know you. They're only praying that you'll talk to them again because they know how much they've been breadcrumbing you already. We have somebody going through a transition that the breadcrumbing is becoming vulnerability. Moon card. Somebody here might even be a Capricorn moon. 2 of Swords. God testing Abraham with Isaac, right? Why did you do that to Isaac? He was a cool kid. But so the retrograde is focusing on your mindset and keeping it in a more positive, abundant energy while all these life tests are facing you, right? So it's like you're going to stop feeling and being all stuck in the 2 of Swords test after test after test and get much more comfortable opening up and just being yourself without a fear of being judged. All right. Some of you guys had some strong Scorpio vibes in your chart, maybe even a stellium for some of y'all. Pisces and Aries energy comes in, which is really close to what we're going through right now, the time that we're recording this. So it's like you're going to stop being stuck, start feeling more comfortable and confident with this Emperor card, Aries energy. You're going to feel better with opening up and being yourself. Some of you guys, even with that Page of Pentacles, Priscilla teaching the teachers that popped out, maybe you guys are going to like wind up going back to school, getting like some trainings and some different courses to elevate your Pentacle status, right? Especially some of you guys might be sitting on a degree that you've never gotten to use or take advantage of since you were younger. Some of you guys might work with kids. School, daycare, life care, life coach. I mean, you could totally take that and go digital with it. But it's like so you're in an energetical sponge energy this month. Like, so you totally want to watch like who you're around and what you're around, because you're going to be soaking up ideas and energy of like, oh, wow, I could do that for me. I could do that here. I could do that at home. That'll help with this. That'll do that. And everybody around you talking to you is throwing signs that you could almost get into your head really quick and be like, okay, I swear everybody knows what I'm thinking about, right? It's not that. It's you elevating and being able to focus your mindset in on being able to interpret what everybody says and to use it to work with the stuff that the thoughts that you're processing through. You're coming into an energy that you're going to have a lot of those Dr. House moments, like where House goes and engages with Wilson. And while they're talking, House just does that thing where House is like, and Wilson's like, I know you're going to run away now, right? And but this time they boomerang back in on that. Okay, so let's see where this goes to onto it, because it's like, just heads up. Be sure you don't soak up too much energy from those around you, okay? Because you do have you've got a potential. This is like, think of it like a thunderstorm watch. Okay, conditions are favorable that somebody could possibly push your buttons just enough from soaking up negative energy around you that it might start to rub off on you, right? Because remember, we're affected by the 5 people close around us. So if you're around a lot of people, or people at work are rude or mean or bantering, it may start to like bleed over into this. Some of you guys may have the potential of sending an ultimatum or sending a text or a message that you want to regret and take back later. So it's a lot about, in this Emperor energy, the power of the pause, thinking before reacting, pressing send, all that stuff. Okay. So the High Priestess, so expecting the unexpected to happen to this one. You're in a manifesting energy as a cardinal sign right now during this retrograde. Okay. So keeping your prayers positive, your thoughts positive, not doing any of the limiting negative self-talk. Even if you just walk around being like, oh, Capricorn, you're so stupid. Why'd you do that? Talking to yourself. Don't do that. It's like Bruce Lee said, that cat's out. Okay. All right. So that's the kind of thing on there. So you also got some new friends that are going to enter into your life too. Some of you guys will actually finally even get the love offer from them that you've waited for. There is some strong twin vibes on this too. But let's see where it goes. Okay. We've got the Cancer and the Leo energies here. Aries is here. Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces. I don't know why, but I'm being told the Book of Mary Magdalene resonates. The 10 of Wands, the Knight of Swords. After the way they deceived you, you're like, Archer, I wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot wand. I'm not even going down there, right? Because you're burnt out on what they put you through with their player vibes. Hold the phone. 7 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Capricorn, if I didn't know better, last time, whenever I see a combination of cards like this, when they all land out like this together, this always gets me to the point of like, you've got a repeat runner that's reached the end of the runner phase of their life. And while they're not talking to you, they're realizing that they've been stringing you along the whole time with their inconsistency. Okay? That's what I'm seeing on this one, is that you've got a runner that's going through their awakening. Every time I see this combination of cards, it tells me we've got a runner that's turn chaser. And they've come to the end of the runner cycle. Okay? Hey, Houdini. What up, what up? Thanks for the rose. God's speaking some chess moves here to like call them out on their deceitfulness. Okay? Hi, Jesus. Oh my gosh, we actually have somebody in the chat named Jesus. That is like, wow, beyond blessed. That's like, did I not say that some of you guys have been doing like the Clarexting thing and that these phones are literally speaker boxes? Welcome. Hey, something made you pick that screen name. Anyways, dude, anyhow. Okay, so over here back at the ranch, they know that you wanted more with them, right? See, 7 of Swords into that Knight of Swords. So God's lining some stuff up and putting people in the right places to get them to overcome this, like this weird avoidant energy that turned them into a runner. Okay. So it's your real name. Well, in that case, I was mispronouncing it. I apologize. Jesus. I apologize. That's cool. Hola, Jesus. So check this out. Tower card on the 10 of Wands. They're experiencing a tower that's the complete reverse opposite of what they put you through onto this one, because they realized how their stubbornness was kind of overcoming this. So while you guys aren't talking, they're realizing how bad that they've been stringing you along, because they've met with somebody that took their game and went pro. And I don't mean they got involved with another relationship, but I feel like something like they had to get out of a relationship when you guys met, and they were dealing with some creepy vibes on this side. And it's what led them to being scared about things. Because every time, yeah, Devil card, Lovers, Death card, Hangman, every time they've opened up. All right. Now, here's the thing. Every time they opened up, they used to pick, they had a habit of picking the wrong people. You're the first good pick they've done. So their exes have been some rough people, okay? Devil card, Lovers card, Death card, Hangman. So with this here, some of the roads that they ventured down could show like why they were so insecure, why they needed to find validation in a vice. For some of you guys, they might have to overcome drugs, drinking, addiction to spending money, addiction to sex, something like that. And it's whatever vices that came through. And that's how you can see from what they were going through. It's like whenever I look at somebody that's working to overcome an addiction, I don't look at the addiction. Anybody can do that, right? They feel bad enough for it. I look at like, okay, what originally made you feel so bad that you had to resort to an addiction to find that sense of security, right? they're going that far down deep to look into this. They're doing this for you. And I know you've gotten to the point that you're just like, I really don't care anymore which way this goes. I'm just ready to find some love and some happiness into it, right? And yet what we've got going on here is that you're at the point with all that energy and everything that you're soaking up. It's like they've got an ex in their life that completely ruined them. And then like maybe some of you guys have kids involved or something like that, because it's like the ex has a weird control on them. And because they have no control over this energy, they try to take control of everything else in their life. And then they keep making the wrong choice, right? Oh, I need another minute. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I need to figure this out. You know, it's for 97% of you, it's not like another person on this one. It's the fact that they're in a 9 of Pentacles single status, but they really hadn't fully done the work to heal from what they got through and what they went through. So maybe some of you guys, like you or them, are active or retired military, might resonate, because that's what I got to go with on here for the vibes that I'm feeling. It's that they were already done with another person's energy. However, it's like think about it. Somebody that's like been to war, been to Desert Storm or something, and they're done, but they're back home. And if a firework goes off, they have a PTSD moment. Okay. You hit them at such a strong point that they were like, oh my God, the last time this happened, I got destroyed. I can't do it. I got to shut Capricorn down. Right. It just hit some triggers that you had no way of knowing you were hitting the triggers, because they would never open up and tell you about them, you know? And that's why they had to see things from a different perspective in the Six of Swords to like cut that stuff out. But I do see them working on it with that High Priestess. It's all part of the retrograde vibes that you guys are going through, because the ex that they dealt with, the PTSD from that is what turned them into an avoidant. Okay. That's why you notice that like they never really set up home anywhere. They like, for my male Capricorns, they're always their purse is right by them. Or for my females, they're like they sleep with their watch and their wallet and their keys and everything on them. And it's like, whoa, make yourself. It's because they dealt with somebody that stole from them, robbed from them, or because of what their ex was doing and the way their ex tried to control them so much. They always had to live in fear that they never knew the next minute that they were going to be told, get out, right? And it's just a mess. It's all about their ascensions. Two of Cups. Yeah, see this, they love you. Whatever this is the vibes of like a creepy ex or somebody like a parent or something that has control over them. And it affects their Two of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups. Okay. This person is the one that always stops their dreams from making it happen. And this is the person that turned them into an avoidant. I don't like this Crosswatcher's ex. Crosswatcher's actually good people. The ex is somebody, my Sag grandma would look at me, the November 24th grandma. She'd look and be like, kid, stay away from that person. Your person's good. You're good. The ex was the problem on this one. So they're dealing with a ton of stuff like that because of it, right? Marilyn, thank you, honey. Thank you, darling. Oh my gosh, thank you for the confirmation. Oh, I get so nervous because of disconnecting out of the energies and that. It's like, I don't know what's going on here. So thank you. I always get nervous. Like there's a million other channels out there. Why would they watch you, Archer? You're like think of the women that watch tarot. I'm a guy. I represent for the girls. I represent all the bad Johnny Bravos, right? You know, I can understand why women wouldn't want to watch male tarot readers. You know, guys are what did this stuff to you. So thank you. That was a weird Cancerian. I'm a July 7th Cancer. That was a weird Cancerian way of actually just saying thank you. Okay, I'm gonna make a grown crab cry up in here. Was this person emotional? Because like, even though I'm a Cancer sun, I can keep it together. I think I'm channeling your person's energy, Capricorn, right? Like they'd be doing really good and all of a sudden just be like, Capricorn, I love you so much. Oh, right? And you're like, whoa, easy. Capricorn's like, grow up, hold it. Right? And they're like, no, I just love you, Capricorn. Oh, okay. So you just never knew which way the liquid encouragement was going to take them. If they were going to get angry, lovey-dovey, or tell you the meaning of life. Whatever their vice was, it's what took them down that road. But the crash out that they're going through is getting this stuff out of here. So God had to line this stuff up. All right. So they became an avoidant in order to stop getting hurt by anyone else. And that's why they're in this bit of like introverted extrovert vibes. What do they do for a living? They're awesome sauce at it, but internally behind the scenes, they haven't got a clue what they're doing, right? They were trained to do whatever they do for their day job. They weren't ever trained in love. So it's like whoever this ex is in their life that ruined them, you're seeing literally the stuff they project out onto you. They're literally telling you and yelling at you and telling you everything their ex did to them. You're literally experiencing the entire relationship, right? So even if they're like, you're like, Archer, they're closed off. They never told me what their ex did to them. I don't know why they're such an avoidant. The stuff they've done to you, the way they've talked and how they acted, you literally have experienced what they went through. Okay? It's where their learning and their programming came from, right? Spinny hugs, Kate, Empress of Tarot. Love you, girl. This person loves you too, Capricorn. They just have a really weird understanding of what love means, right? And it's because of what they went through. Now, in full honesty, yeah, I know we're supposed to be over this stuff, blah, 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 blah. You can't, the heart wants what the heart wants. There's no way of telling your heart, okay, don't you fall in love with Capricorn until you finish healing. You're Capricorn. You've got an ability to make people fall in love with you. We can't help it whenever it's written into our blueprint. And that's kind of the case on this one. Sure, yeah, they weren't fully over it, right? They hadn't fully healed. But for some of you guys, it's hard to, when, especially if there are kids involved and like that ex can't go away, won't leave them alone, right? So all that stuff they never told you because of how 10 of Wands closed off and that they are, what the two of you guys have been experiencing, it's exactly what they went through with their ex, and they're reliving that trauma because it's the most recent interaction, and it's how they think this works. And I know that's a lot to put up with when you're into something this strong, this high level, when you're in like a kingdom spouse journey, a twin flame journey, and you're elevating. It's a lot when you have to go through the processing of the 7 deadly sins to get through all of these phases, right? But I do see the cycles are going to come back around and repeat for you guys to have another shot at this. It's why they're in a bit of this energy in the hot and the cold nap that they're overcoming. So you actually, what we've got here is we have an awoke avoidance that while you're doubting things 2 of Pentacles are ever going to work out, or if they're even doing the work, they're actually behind the scenes where they're hurting as they're going through and doing the work. Like everyone else in their life has walked away from them for the same stuff that they were doing to you. And because of that isolation, they've been forced to look in the mirror and see that they had nobody else to push this onto. And so it's like cutting out that energy that keeps belittling them and putting them down so they don't belittle you and put you down. Okay? Side note, 2 of Swords, God testing Abraham with Isaac's faith. For those of you that did send an ultimatum text that has been ignored or resulted in blocking or whatever, right? It's not that they ignored it. It's a delayed reaction due to their stubbornness still showing up, right? They are still going to respond to the ultimatum. For those of you that sent one, they're still stubborn, right? All right. I hope that helps, Capricorn. All right, somebody's going to unstubborn themselves because we're dealing with someone who's found out they are. We got an awoke avoidant. All right, you woke the unawoke avoidant, turn the avoidant to an awoke avoidant. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Justice card. They're going to balance things out. You had to block them and stop them and put a pause on this. Otherwise, they would have kept going. But this has them at the point now where they're balancing their left brain, their right brain. The emotions and the logic, they're getting themselves together. Libra energy. All right. Hope it helps. 6 of Wands. It is going to be okay. Devil card and 6 of Wands. You take your power back on this. I think they'll reach out by the end of the retrograde. Totally. All right. So I hope that helps, Capricorn. If you don't mind, hype and like the reading. All right. Leave a comment down below. Let us know how this resonates. If you do want to book a personal reading or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code. All right. That'll take you to the Archer link tree that's got the automated booking site for personal readings with pricing and availability. It's also got links to everything else, digital small business and other channels that the channel supports here. So check it all out. Safe. All right. And then I'll see you back here Friday, 3:30 Eastern for your individual reading and next week for the next call sign. All right. So until next we meet, I'll see you then. All right. But until then, Capricorn, peace, love, and spinny heads. Love you, Cappy. You Goatu. And actually, hey, Zeus, Jesus was a December 25th Capricorn. So that's cool. I mean, back then it would have been a different date before the Romans and the Gregorians and everybody messed up the calendar. But generally, Jesus was a Capricorn. But you're an Aquarius. I like Aquarius. So let's read for Aquarius. Oh my gosh, girl in love. Thank you, darling. And Melissa Justice, you too. You guys are so generous. I love you guys. Thank you. All right, let's get into Capricorn because I know we got some people that are going to evening services, Bible studies. It is a Wednesday, but I keep getting told it's okay to keep going. So we're going to keep going. There's only 2 signs left to do, and I love you guys. And I promised at the beginning of this reading, all signs would get equal rights and equal reading time and equal energy. And I do feel pretty good. We're not to Aquarius, and I'm like, okay, Aquarius, let's read some. We're not there yet. I'm doing pretty good. Starbucks. Anyways. Okay. Starbucks, I'm totally always open to sponsorships. Melissa told me you guys are opening like a massive distribution wholesale center place. It's probably just actually an office center down in Nashville. But dude, if I can come buy wholesale or something, I'm down. It's cool. Wanna go in partners with me and Melissa on Demon Brewing coffee? Demon Brewing? Yeah. Wow, I'm not going on Shark Tank for a pitch anytime soon. Okay, Aquarius. Melissa Justice and Girl in Love. Thank you guys for your generosity. You guys, spinning hugs, Melissa Justice and Girl in Love. Thank you. Hey, what up, Desert Rose? How you been doing? Jazzy, thank you. Dude, who was it yesterday that was talking about mixing the Shamrock Shake with the chocolate shake at McDonald's? And then it's like an Andes mint. I took a mental note of that too. I'm like, I gotta try that. Okay, Aquarius. Let's begin. Thank you guys all for being here too. You guys are awesome sauce. Oh my goodness, we are still pushing between all 4 platforms. We're over 600 right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Love to like and hype the readings for you guys. All right, I'm here. I choose to be here. I'm here for you guys. So love the readings and hype and like it. Tap the screen for you guys. Thank you all for spending some time with us. All right, let's keep rolling. We got some people got to get to some church stuff. Let's go. There's going to be a replay with timestamps and everything too. So don't feel like you're obligated to have to stay. Tarot Lover. I love you, Tarot Lover. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for Gemini and Cancer. My pleasure. Cancer Sun, Gemini, Mars, and Mercury. Honored to read for you, Gemini and Cancer. Thank you. Spinny Hugs, Tarot Lover. You're the bomb.com. Thanks, Shelly. Angel Eyes, Queen Tiki. I love you guys. Thank you for liking the live, Jesus. I pronounce stuff weird. It's that Midwestern accent. I love when I go to Tennessee and they're like, y'all ain't from around here. Bless your heart. Where's that accent from? And at first I was like, I don't have an accent. You guys do. But now I figured out, I'm like, Michigan. I'm Midwestern. We do 30-minute goodbyes that never end up here. So 3 hours later. So, yeah, well, we're going to be talking about the neighbors at the PTA and like the engines running, the cars running out of gas, but heaven help us up here. We're not done saying goodbye yet. So anyways, hey, Steph. What up, Stephanie? All right. I am Love. Thanks for the hearts. All right, Aquarius, you are going to be at 3:00. I want a better timestamp. Hold on. Yeah, I'm Archer. I'm a magician. I'm manifesting the timestamp I want for you guys because I want 3:01:51. Hi, Aquarius. What up? All right, think about your person. God, tap me and tune me into Aquarius's energy, please, and thank you. Let's take a look at what God wants you to focus on during Mercury retrograde, and then take a look at you and your person's energy. I just split the deck at the Sun card and the 3 of Cups, Cancer Leo energy, and it does speak about a happy union. The wedding at Cana, okay? Which means you're going to save a ton of money on your guy's wedding because all you got to do is buy water, and one of your guests is going to BYB for everybody. Cool. It's good. It's cost effective. All right. All right. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? 2 shuffles. Let's do this. Here we go. 1 and 2. I'm hearing Tulsa time in my head, but I'm hearing Don. I'm not hearing Caitlin Butts. I'm hearing Don. I'm hearing let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious, attractive, awesome, a chunky applesauce, awesome, cinnamon apples, Aquarius. Let's go. Beam me up, Scotty. All right. Overall energy is the King of Pentacles. This is a lesson in stability and maturing. Okay. So this retrograde kind of is bringing you out of a frustrating time in the King of Wands vibes and getting things in the 10 of Swords to the World card back on track to take you into a Queen of Pentacles status. I kind of like that. It's closing out a frustrating cycle of overthinking. Very nice. All right, let's see where this goes. All right, 5 of Swords. Yeah, that shows the 5 of Swords. King Saul's tragic downfall. Why was this all even like through it, right? The Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, nice. 2 of Cups into the Queen of Cups. That goes into the Page of Pentacles. Wow, this is a really similar spread to Capricorn. Some of you guys might be cuspers or dealing with one. Actually, with that 2 of Cups, it's like Capricorn is part 1 of a reading, and this is part 2 of the reading or something. So you're getting onto a point about starting to feel better about yourself. This retrograde is letting you reflect back and understand your own self-worth in that. Like maybe some of you guys want to be a little thrifty with your retail therapy. I see an Aquarius with a lot of stuff in your shopping cart. And then the bills are coming in, and you're like, whoa, I bought a lot of stuff. Oops, yikes. Uh-oh, right? Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Keep adding to the shoe collection or something. I don't know what it is. Somebody's into collectible stuff. This retrograde's got you at a point right now that, okay, the reason that this retrograde is like, this is why I'm telling you this, that you need to like slow your roll on retail purchases or whatever, because it's not a bad thing, okay? Because you actually, with the Knight of Swords to the Page of Swords, I see like maybe you might want to be saving up because there's like an upcoming surprise purchase that surprises you straight up. But with the Knight of Swords to the Page of Swords, it tells me it's like something good, okay? Like maybe you're saving up for like a trip or a collectible item or something on eBay or Etsy or something, that it pops up and it's like, oh my God, I got to have that right now, right? Like I'm like, ooh, Screen Use Knight Rider license plate, got to have it. Something like that, okay? Somebody collects Wizard of Oz stuff. Two of Cups into the Queen of Cups. This is about divine timing in the love department too. So the current, you know what I like about this? The emotional current. It's not going to fight you any longer going out of the retrograde, okay? So it's like either you and your person fix things, or if you're single or you're going in a new love direction, like either you or your person, somebody here takes a chance, okay? Either you're going to get to the stage of confidence, take your chance on somebody, or they take their chance on you. So basically, whether this is like singles getting into a new energy, this retrograde, or you're involved with someone waiting to work it out, it gets to the point that whoever turn it is next to go goes and presses the send, okay? All right, so let's go into this one. I'm gonna use this deck here, and let's see where it goes for you and your person's vibes on this one. But I do like the vibes on this one because it's like it's got the Abba father vibes on this one. Take a chance, take a chance, I'm not gonna sing that song. ABBA's kind of fun though. Music, dancing, queen. Some of you guys might be getting into dancing or taking dance classes or lessons. I even see line dancing as a thing right now too. All right, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Why has work got you ticked off? Oh, Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, because the indecisiveness is starting to be like overwhelming. Because it's like someone you haven't heard from this person in a while. You've just been working on you, but yet there's somebody considering reaching out to you. Maybe that's why you've been thinking about them or had a dream about them recently. Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're just like, you guys are just burying yourselves into work right now on that Three of Swords to hide the emotions. But this is something that could have gone back for a while. You guys might not have talked. I mean, for some of you guys, it's 3 weeks, or this just happened last night. For some of you guys, I mean, we're feeling like we're talking, it could be for some of you guys as far out as 3 or 5 years since you guys last spoke to this for some of you. Some of y'all might be born on the 13th, 31st, the 5th, the 3rd. A lot of repeating threes. 23rd is here too. So here's the thing on this one, is that they were really immature about all this stuff, or you guys were young back when this tried to get off the ground, because they couldn't act like they wanted you, but then act like they're not with you to everyone else. Some of you guys did find out you were the third party and that they were already involved with somebody else that they were on the outs with, or they were married and cheating on you. And when you found out you're the third party, you're like, I don't think so. I'm Aquarius, right? And you had to cut it out, even though it hurt with Two of Pentacles under that King of Wands. You had to get them out of that vibe, right? Because this has been a while since there's been contact here. So it really did hurt on this one, because it's like they never changed their status. They never uploaded a photo of you. They never wanted to go all in on anything. And it's what led you into the state that you're in, where you're always depressed, you're always upset. And people are like, why are you so emotional, Aquarius? And you're like, I'm fine, right? But with the way you're doing, of course you'd be quiet and closed off, because this person was never there when you needed them, right? Didn't matter for those of you that were like in a relationship or married and had kids, stuff like that, right? They were never there when you needed them. They had to work late, or they never came home, right? And they left you to do the parenting or to take care of the home, the responsibilities. Even for those of you that were just dating, they never went all in on it, right? It's like I have the cake and eat it too vibes. And that, like, when they're around and talking to you and with you, then they're in a relationship, but then as soon as they leave the house, they want to be single. And it's like, whoa, you're with Aquarius. What's going on here? And who's that? And what's up? Eight of Wands. So this is like, they need to move forward onto this one. The Knight of Swords, even with how long it's been. The Knight of Swords in my decks, that's God lining up and making chess moves down on Earth here to bring you guys the Eight of Wands together. Two of Pentacles. This story has been progressing with lessons learned this whole time since you guys last talked. It's like if they got to this point and it hurt this much, like why would they hide you away? Because even for you guys, it affected your self-worth, it affected your career advancement, because like it boiled over. And then there's some divine timing coming up where some of you guys have recently bumped into this person or seen them. And for those of you that haven't, but you guys do live close, they've seen you. And then they ducked and covered, right? They're like, oh my God, it's Aquarius. They got nervous about it. Some of you guys actually did see them see you, didn't you? You knew it. Okay. The Lover's card. Gemini vibes. Some of you guys are totally dealing with a Gemini. And this is the thing, is that they couldn't keep running and dodging and skirting the responsibilities, because it's like if they wanted to be with you in the first place, then don't just discard you once they got you. It's like, yeah, I got you. Now we're together. Now we're married. Now I'm going to go back to other stuff. And it's like, no, I need you here. I need you to show up. I need you to be a part of this. And they're like, no, I got other stuff to do. No, right? Six of Pentacles and the breadcrumbing carried on. Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys on this one, it could be a cardinal sign, but for some reason I'm feeling a lot of Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces on this. Capricorn too, Taurus, Virgo. Queen of Cups, the Hermit card. So they were closed off for hiding their love just simply because of not knowing it or not understanding it, right? So as things kept getting in the way of all this, right? It's like it kept hurting deep, whether it was indeed another person that they went to, or it was another vice that they went to, right? It's the thing on this one. I really feel a lot of it was just too focused on themselves. Hey, I just got off work and I got to go to the bar on the way home and have a couple of drinks. And then 4 hours later, dinner's cold. And it's like, what in the world? Especially for those of you that there's kids involved too, because you're like, you're the one sitting there raising the kids, doing all this stuff, and then everybody asks you why you're in a mood, and you're like, because I'm responsible for everybody else, and then everybody wants to blame you for it, when in reality it's not you, it's how they projected out what they did to you onto you, because you wanted to believe them, you wanted to trust them that they were going to be with you and this was going to work for life, and then they keep messing it up, right? The Six of Pentacles on that Hierophant shows that you guys could be in a union, but this is showing a lack of imbalance where it's more breadcrumbing vibes in the Six of Pentacles, like a challenge card. So it's like their entitlement, their lack of situational awareness, and all of that stuff just messed this stuff up because you weren't going to be made to feel like an option, right? There's no Seven of Cups on this one, so you stood your ground to it, and you gave them a lot of chances, Aquarius. And everybody always makes you out to be the bad guy when you're like, I'm not nowhere near as bad as everybody says I am. And it's like, I see it in this one. You face a lot of adversity on this, especially when they promised for a commitment this strong with the Hierophant. You guys talked about marriage, or you were married, you know. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, King of Cups, and the High Priestess. Ooh, strong Pisces. Pisces and Cancer is really strong on this one. Oh, okay. So the thing on this is because like you had to stand your ground. And since you guys have last spoke, though, they've actually been paying off their karmic debt. Because like whatever your guys' third-party situation was, High Priestess, okay, that stuff that's been redacted, whatever your High Priestess stuff was, they had to fight this one on their own. It's not that they kept you from it. It's that like you've done and put in enough. So God's like, you've been there for them enough. We got to make them learn how to do this one on their own so that they can be on your level and come in correct for you, right? Show up and come in right. Yeah. So the way that this goes on this one is that it ends that whole vibe on this one so that they can pay off the karmic debt. Cancer Pisces energy on the High Priestess. And overcome that vibes, because it's like the whole thing on this is that their experience on this was the same as yours. So it's what awoke them to the fact of how they treated you. And that's what's leading to reach out humbled. And it's after a long silence with this High Priestess that they leave a Page of Pentacles message. So they're going to start working to restore your trust on this first. It's going to be a baby step Knight of Pentacles thing. If you even choose to accept this when they reach out and talk to you. Okay. But they're going to. Some of you guys even already have. There are a few that are still married and living in the same home, but it's been a very awkward silence. I see some peace being taken care of as there's some family stuff getting ironed out. And then peace resumes. All right. I love this for you. Some of you guys, you're your person born on the 5th or the 25th, the 2nd, the 12th, 13th, 31st, the 9th. A lot of repeating threes. 3rd and the 30th, of course. 23rd is here. 13th. The 11th, the 7th, the 18th, the 19th, 29th, 12th, and the 21st. And something about October 21st means something to you guys, or some of you guys, right? Interesting. This is going to be a humbled apology text you never thought you'd get, but they had to go through what they did to respect you better. And they're coming in. I could see, you guys, I'm amazed you haven't already gotten the message yet, and you're just asking me, hey, can I trust them, Archer? This is definitely before the end of retrograde that you're going to hear from them. And when you do hear from them, for those of you that haven't heard from them yet, you can trust this. Behind the High Priestess, they're hiding the King of Cups, that they've done some work and healed through it. Okay. So I'm going to give the cross watcher a point. This is the one time they finally actually did do the work to respect you and show up. All right. I hope that helps, Aquarius. You know I love you to the moon and back. I would hang out with Aquarius any day. All right. We can just sit and talk about stars. I don't mind. It's cool. Anyways, Aquarius, if you want to book a personal private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here or use the link that's in the description and comments. It's also pinned in the bio, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. That'll take you to the Archer link tree where you can book your reading. Pricing and availability is all listed right there. And check out the other channels, digital small businesses, and every healing service that we support here at the channel. All right. Otherwise, thank you for liking the reading. It doesn't cost you a thing. It does help get us out into the algorithm and the interwebs. Even if you guys just use the comment section down below like a Facebook. Sit there and reply and interact with each other. All right. Otherwise, until next we meet, Aquarius, I love you, and I will see you then. All right. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Spinny hug that way. I don't know why I held the arms the other way. No, I'm not going to do the imitation. There's people that want to get to church. Okay. Beautiful people. Was it Aquarius or Pisces that wanted me to do that? What's up, punky chick? Hey, I'm in the punky chick, and groove is in the heart. Oh my God, why are we? Anyway, okay. Oh my gosh. All right, let's move on. We're forward, shall we? And thank you to everybody hanging out here. I love you guys. Oh my gosh, we've got wow. We're pushing over 500 people across all the platforms, Instagram, Facebook. Guys, thank you all for being a part of the fam. Sophie Hairdresser, what's up, Wolf Butterfly? Oh my gosh. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe and hang out. We do it all signs every Wednesday at 3:30 Eastern time. There's individual live readings. We do super chat, personal questions and answers. There's a lot of cool stuff at the channel here. All right. So definitely hang out and be a part of it. And even if you are already subscribed, or you're just new, double check, tap that bell. Because if you aren't getting notified, if the bell is set to personalized or none on YouTube, you get no notifications. But if you switch it over to all, you go back to getting notified. All right. So just tap the bell and double check. And if you're new, welcome. Hi. All right. Onward and forward. April Nicole, thank you for sharing the live, April. You're awesome. And April was one of the mechanics on Knight Rider. Dig it. Thanks, Rohama. All right, Pisces, onward and forward. Let's rock and roll. Pisces, remember, at the beginning of the reading, I did promise that I would give you guys equal time, too. I wouldn't get to this point, be tired, and phone it in. All right, block scheduling is awesome. All right. Oh, my goodness, Ms. Sands. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're going to make a grown crab blush. Thank you. Oh, I'm rubber your glue. That means you're one of a kind, too. With the way that I disconnect from the readings to be here and do that, so I mean, it's why I got the nickname an Archer. I always love it when Frankie or somebody calls me by my government name while we're reading, because it's like, oh my gosh, Frankie loves and respects me that much that she actually sees me as just me. It's really cool. But with the way being Archer and disconnecting out of the energies and just being like a speaker box, I'm sitting here as I'm reading it and I'm being like, what are you even talking about, man? You don't even what? So thank you for the confirmations. I get that way. Spinny hugs, Miss Sands. Big spinny hugs. Spinny hugs for the confirmation, Sammy. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I hope you feel better. Sending healing vibes your way. Rest and meds. Oh, you guys are awesomeness. All right, onward and forward. You ready, Julie? Ready, Molly? You're grown crab. I know, right? Hashtag crab lives. All right, Pisces. You're going to be at 31848. All right, so let's roll. What up, Pisces? Hold on. Is that right? Is that an 8 or a 9? I really need my glasses on. Okay, Pisces, now you just get 319 exactly. There we go. We're good. I'm okay. What up, Pisces? How are you doing? As you know, we saved the best for last. All right. Thank you for hanging out, being here, and patiently waiting to get to your sign like we have to do all the time. All right. Because, we always save the best for last here because you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. You patiently wait every all signs all the way to the end, listen to the other 11 signs problems, but we always save the best for last. All right. Got everybody else's stuff out of the way, and now it's all about you. All right. So let's do this, God. Tap me into Pisces energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Pisces. What can Pisces be focusing on during this Mercury retrograde? And what is up with Pisces in their person? All right, let's do this. You ready, Pisces? Let's go for it. Supper's in the back seat and Mama's home hungry. So let's do this. 2 shuffles. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. Shark bait. Let's go. 2 of Cups, and I don't know why, but why am I hearing? Oh my! I'm a guy. I don't get the reference. It's the Little Mermaid Disney movie. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Little Mermaid. Okay, I don't know why that resonates. I'm a guy. Why are you throwing me movies like that? How am I going to remember that? Anyways, 10 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles on the Queen of Cups. This is a lesson about nurturing each other in real love. This person needed to nurture you a lot better, to the real love, and it's opening up to that Fool card, to being vulnerable with the Queen of Swords and having peace. 2 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Gemini and Cancer energy. Taurus is here, Aries, more Cancer, strong Cancer, and Libra too. All right, let's see where this goes, because there is a bond on this 2 of Cups, and it's telling me that the time is right, okay? So let's see where this goes. I'm sorry, Jane. Elizabeth. I'm like, how do I know this movie, right? Already listened to me. I mean, Sebastian the Crab was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, anyways. Okay, first card out, we have the Magician, the Queen of Wands, Virgo and Aries energy. We have the 4 of Swords for Libra. The Emperor comes in as Aries. Your major arcana for the Moon card. Well, it's one of your major arcanas. This is Pisces, also Cancer energy on the Moon card, because it's one of your cards, but it's Cancer's dominant rock with the Moon. I really feel this moon in Virgo, this eclipse, the blood moon has changed some stuff. The 7 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, let's start with the 7 of Cups, where this person could not, this person had to put you above everybody else, right? But this is the retrograde energy. So it's like, where do we start on all this, right? The Magician card, the 7 of Cups, the Cross Watchers. Would you hang tight for a second, please? Stop trying to take over Pisces reading. I'm trying to tell Pisces what they're focusing on during the retrograde. Your person really wants to talk to you, Pisces. But okay, so let's get back over to this with the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. This retrograde is really allowing you to clear out a brain fog, okay? And go for what and who you want, okay? The guardian angels are lining things up for the both of you guys. And yep, they're seeing just as many signs as you are, all right? The guardian angels are working on both of you guys to get stuff with this Magician card lined up out of the way in order to be able to proceed forward, okay? That's the direction with the Queen of Wands. So this retrograde, what you're looking into is really finding yourself and what makes you happy. Not worrying about the peanut gallery's opinions or what everybody else thinks and tells you to do, but taking your power back and going for what Pisces wants, right? Instead of always having to try to be the people pleaser, the habitual apologizer, and look out for everybody. This retrograde is like God's looking at you and going, Pisces, this is your opportunity. What do you want, Pisces? This one's about you, right? In the Queen of Wands to the Magician card, it's clearing the ways to have a third try or third chance, or to have that love that goes the distance. So it's like you're embracing the persona that you show the world, and you're living the dream. The Moon card literally talks about Jacob's dreams at Bethel. All right. Some of you guys, your dreams, both of you guys have been energizing. This retrograde is giving you dreams and visions of like you and your person's future, of like how great it's going to be once all the other stuff gets cleared out and we go forward. Okay. I really feel like this comes together for you during your birthday season. Happy birthday, Pisces. If you are actually here hanging with us right now on your birthday, happy birthday, birthday spinny hugs. If yours has already come and you're a February Pisces or an early March, happy belated birthday. All right. And if it's still yet to come, you make it the best one ever. All right. Because you deserve it above all else. Make this the best solar return yet. And happy birthday. But this dreams card, God is kind of doing this and energizing your dreams into both of your guys' heads On your side of the Mercury retrograde fence, it's like there's still your bit of a muse to propel you forward because you know what you want for the outcome. And even though you're not telling people about it anymore, because every time you tell people about it, things go wrong. This time you're like, I want this, and I'm keeping quiet about it, right? The moon card. So you're going to embrace that persona that you show the world and live the dream. Think of it think of it from a perspective of the stock market, okay? Like maybe some of you guys are going to be getting into stocks or investings and bonds like that, all right? I've got my Fidelity, my Robinhood and that, and the Webull. So think of it this way. Yeah, something about Wall Street bets or something, because I'm seeing the diamond emoji and the hands emoji. So think of this as buying the dip. Well, everybody else is like, oh no, Mercury's in Gatorade. Don't sign contracts. Don't reach out to that person. Don't forgive that. Everybody dig a hole and go hide until March 20th, right? It's buying that energetical dip while everybody's panic selling the Mercury retrograde energies and then diamond handsing it all the way. All right. So this retrograde is allowing you to like stand your ground and understand why the things are happening in order to buy the energetical dip and rocket ship into the future that you've wished for. Okay. Hope that makes sense. But the biggest message on this that I'm pulling right now, especially for you at this time, Pisces, is just be creative, be silly, and be yourself. All right. God's saying here, stop letting everyone control you and trying to mend yourself into being what you think everybody else wants, and embrace your creativity, your silliness, your quirks, and just be you. Moon card. All right. I love the confidence that comes up that. All right. So let's get into it and see what's up for your person. All right. We got some Cancer energies here. Virgo's here. Aries is here. Libra's here. Scorpio's here. Pisces. Could be another Pisces for some of you guys. Totally. Aries and Capricorn. Okay. Some of you guys are seeing repeating ones, repeating fours. Some of y'all are born on the 18th, the 13th, the 4th, repeating fours again. 17th, the 7th, the 3rd, the 23rd, maybe even the 30th. And I am speaking to someone here that's a leap year baby. All right, 7 of Pentacles and the overall energy is the Fool card and the clarifiers, which does show the overall energies are about clearing a slate to have a fresh start in the beginning. Okay. 2 of Swords into the Queen of Swords. The 2 of Swords talks about having hope and faith in the process and trusting in it with the Queen of Swords that you are on the right direction for peace. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Okay. Ace of Cups, the Tower card. So this Tower card did happen to result in a fresh start in love with the Judgment card. You guys are both looking inward on this right now. 4 of Swords into the Judgment card. Why did I let Pisces get away? Why did I let this get out of hand? And then you're like, why did I let them get away? Why did I let this get out of hand? But we love each other. Why did we let this get out of this hand? Why do we have all this Ace of Cups love and then it turned into a Tower moment, right? And then some of you guys are getting like burying it in, like you're working too hard or you're working on yourself too hard. You're moving 100 miles an hour. And it's like you hear the horns are sounding, right? I just want to let you know, Pisces, you got a new gift if you guys haven't noticed it. Clear audience coming out on this one. It's like okay. Notice how you've been noticing a lot of car horns honking lately? I'm being told to tell you that this is a sign to harness and embrace that God uses 1 honk yes, 2 honks no. That while you're thinking about something that has you in clarity or confusion, that God will provide that just the right time that you're like, God, let me know if this is the right thing to do. Should I press send? Should I do this? Should I honk? Whoa, that's just that time that person parked next to you locks their door. 1 honk, yes, 2 honks, no, like door lock confirmation. Honk, honk. Oh, no? Okay. Just, God's like, would you let Pisces know about this? Because I've been blowing horns off in their neighborhood at like 3 in the morning and then like setting their car's panic alarm off. Yeah, could you let them know the horn honks? No problem, boss. Okay, so this is all lining up for a new start. Okay, some of you guys may be even developing clear, like we've been talking about it here. Melissa at Sunshine and I, we've been talking about this. Clarexting. You realize you're holding a cell phone in your hand right now. You're holding a spirit box in your hand. Like 40 so years ago, everybody had to go buy Ouija boards. Now we all got cell phones. So some of you guys might be noticing, like, why am I typing this? Maybe some of you guys are into journaling or writing in your notebooks and your notepad apps. And it's like, why am I typing? Why am I typing this? What's going on? Clarexting is what spirits love now, where they just literally, they take over the fingertips, and the message that you types are channeling. I mean, you're Pisces. You rule the 12th house. Literally everything you do is channeling, right? You're a walking human tarot reading incarnated. You rule the 12th house. You're psychic. And that's the one generality that I can sit here and tell you guys all that, oh, guess what? You're all going to get more money and get raises. Yeah, all the Pisces are. And all you guys would be like, right, Archer. I called bull Taurus on that, right? But if I look and I say every one of you guys are freaking psychics, you'd be like, yep, accurate. Okay, take the compliment, Pisces. It's a good one. Okay, you rule over the 12th house. You don't. What the other signs don't tell you is they're actually secretly jealous, and everybody wants to be able to have that 12th house energy. So let me see where this goes on this. Some of you guys, it's got strong cardinal vibes on this, which is Libra, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn. All right. Yes, we are working to make clairexting a thing here. Okay, clairexting, it is fetch, right? Bright sunshine, it's fetch. Toaster strudels. Okay, anyways. Oh my, there's no way Lindsay Lohan won that spelling bee. You know what I mean? Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups on the 9 of Swords. You're coming out of a period where, like, the thing on this is that you're, see that 9 of Swords, right? This here is telling me that it's like you're at the beginning of a plan that's just getting started, Ace of Pentacles, in order to 8 of Cups, save yourself from like what you've been going through, right? And then there with that Fool card, learning new ways to approach you since you guys last spoke. 10 of Swords, right into the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, maybe you guys used to live together or did. Okay. Or for those of you that are already talking again, there's been talks of moving in together or back in together. 2 of Wands to the King of Wands. So the thing about this part here is that it's like they're learning a new way to approach you based on the things that you said when you guys last spoke, 10 of Swords. Oh my gosh, they actually did listen to you. Remember how they never listened to you, right? This is wild with that 10 of Wands. The repeating 10s might be showing up as well with the 6 of Wands that you're, okay, so the repeating numbers, the repeating signs that you're seeing, that you're like, why do I keep seeing these signs? It's letting you know that victory is guaranteed into this one. So this is a high level connection, okay? The signs are letting you know when you're on the right course and you guys are syncing. That's what the numbers are here for. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, King of Cups. So this is the wild part because they did listen. So retrograde has them in contemplation over how they treated you and wondering like if they did all this to themselves here, right? Judgment card on the Tower card. They're starting to take responsibilities on the parts that they did to contribute to this. And the stuff that's gone on in their life right here with this Tower card or the Judgment card, it's showing that they've had this time after the Tower to rebuild and recuperate from this one, okay? Behind the scenes, the Ace of Pentacles. So you both, here's the thing. You both did what was right at the time, even though you both do want an Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. The thing is, it became such a big involved thing that it's like, how do we unravel all this tape now with the 2 of Wands and the King of Wands, right? Family was getting in the way. Peanut galleries, friends, coworkers, too many opinions, too many people telling you what to do, telling them what to do, and everybody trying to make everybody happy. And then the end result at the end of the day was the 2 of you guys having issues, right? And then it continues to escalate, continues to get out of hand, right? But the vibes that are coming, this one is like, you know, it's like you didn't have anybody else to speak to or talk to about this, right? That's why when it came through this, it's like you had to talk to the people that you had to talk to on this one because you really didn't have like anything else or anyone else to resort to. You almost felt like you were in this battle on your own, right? And you were working on getting yourself together, so you didn't have time to help them with them. You wanted the equality. And so you guys both totally did what was right at the time, okay? This Tower had to happen for a reason in order to build back stronger. And that's why with what's going through on this one, it's telling me that we've got with the Judgment card under the Tower, a rebuild after some internal reflection, okay? So, because remember, yeah, this Mercury retrograde, it's everybody on this rock is looking inward of like, wow, should I have like said something different, done something different? What could have done it? So they're doing it too, right? And so the vibes that come into this one, that's where we get on the Judgment card that we rebuilt. So this time apart, it's happening in order to be able to build back stronger than together before. Okay. Even for those of you that might have gone in different directions or there were third parties involved, there's lessons being learned on that. Okay. Gemini and Virgo energy, because there's a lot of mirroring going on between you guys, and whoever it was that got into that vibe, they're cutting out the energies of like, oh, wow, I went down that direction. Right. But yet the people that are in your guys' life, whether it's third party or it's just friends or coworkers, it's all in there for teaching lessons in order to build back stronger. Okay. It's the part of the stuff that like wasn't working out for you guys. So they had to be humbled to go through that and then elevate above it. Right. 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Some of you guys, it could be another mutable sign. Could be a Gemini, a Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius. Scorpio and Aries are here. Virgo, Gemini. Strong Gemini, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Capricorn, Cancer. Wow, the cardinal signs are strong too. Strong Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Aries too. Some of y'all are seeing a lot of repeating 10s and repeating 6s showing up. But I do like the direction that it goes to, all right? Because it fell apart to be built back together stronger in this vibe here, okay? The lessons being learned. And they've been through kind of a lot of this one. You know what I mean? They still want to talk about that. The Magician card, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. They do still want to talk about the Sun. Some of you guys, it could be a Leo. Strong Leo vibes come out. But the Ace of Swords, that's the haytex and the communications in this one. Okay? So the direction that it goes into on this is that it's about unwinding the communications and stop being made out into the energetical scapegoat, right? The lies catching up and things coming out, right? So when you get to that direction in there, you're both enduring the pains of what you guys have been through, but you guys both passed the test in order to start this journey together in a new light. So I do see, because you both want to talk, that God is starting to remove the obstacles that have gotten in the way of this relationship, okay? 3 of Swords energy, person, place, thing, right? In order to build you guys back stronger than ever on this, right? Oh, hi, Anna St. Clair. What up, what up? Perfect timing. So this is what leads to this communication here, because you're both enduring the test that you're going through in order to bring this Ace of Swords together. So God is working, and that's why you guys are both going through this, because these are the obstacles that have kept this relationship in the dark in order to allow it to be brought to light. Okay. So the way that this is going, it's a shift. It's the change that's being brought out through this. All right. Yeah. And so that's why that Ace of Swords allow you guys to communicate the good Lord above. When you've got a connection this deep and divine, whoever has been involved in either direction, with the Magician on the Magician card, I mean, that's strong Gemini and Virgo, that things will get resolved and moved out and cut through on this to allow clear and concise communication, so that they get more consistent about stuff, right? Instead of constantly always taking it out on you. Sun card to the 6 of Cups. It is nostalgia and reflection, right? Because you guys have been planning this or talking about this for a minute. And for those of you that aren't talking yet, you guys are both in the 9 of Pentacles single status, and it's going to happen. So like 94% of you guys are waiting for the talk. 6% are already making the plans, where you guys are cutting out these energies during the retrograde in order to come in each other's way with the Knight of Cups to begin fresh with the Fool card. Okay. So the thing about it is that getting it right this time and balancing all the good, all the evil in your guys' lives in order to like move forward in a much more direct manner, right? And the end of the waiting and getting everything ironed out and worked out. It's already starting to come together with the Fool card on this repeat. It's going to start moving fast, okay? Stop questioning yourself, Pisces. God's proud of you both, all right? That Devil card on the Hermit card, that's the part there that you guys are going to get cut out of the way to go forwards, all right? I do see this one comes through on the Devil card to the Hermit in order to beat the devil out and then go forward together. It's coming unstuck. Those of you that feel like you're stuck in a situation, right? I see you guys coming out of that and finding your freedom back in with this person here, so that you guys can go back together the way it was supposed to work the first time. And whatever it was you guys went in this direction on, that's the stuff that God's helping you guys behind the scenes cut out, so that you guys can work things out and come unstuck together. That takes you right into the Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. It is written in your guys' destinies on this one. So Pisces, your plan's going to work. Whatever you guys are setting up on this one, it's going through this don't question yourself. It's actually working out exactly as you're manifesting. You 12th house you, right? Lover's card, 4 swords. It's a conversation that clears the air for the both of you guys to go forward as you wanted. I love it for you. Pisces, let's see. Some of you guys, you or them could be born on the 1st or the 11th. I've got strong Cancer and Capricorn energies here. We've got Aries, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Aries again. Strong cardinal energy, heavy duty Cancer energy on this. That's a lot of bullet protection. You guys are protected. That's like a bulletproof shell on the Chariot, right? So I dig this. You guys are protected for a safe travel, or somebody lives at a distance and you guys are moving closer or moving back together or something. Yeah, Ace of Wands. There's a spark just getting started on this one, so you guys are ready to come back together. They did do the shadow work. Oh, wow. Remember, this is the one on your mind. It's the one you're calling in that Queen of Pentacles with the Lover's card. Look up and say thank you, because it's happening. There's a very long talk here that you guys have been needing to have for a while. It's getting ready to get locked in, so you guys can open up and move forward on this one in a much more honest and consistent mindset than before. Well, getting rid of whatever this other third-party stuff is that was in the way of things. It could just be ego or you know, something like that. Addictions, work vibes, whatever it is. But it's beating that devil energy out in order to come back together and closing it off. It seems like that you put away a lot of that energy on this during the moon cycle. I love it for you. Pisces, I do hope it helps. If you want to book a personal private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code up here. It'll take you right to the Archer link tree. That takes you to the automated booking site, gives you the pricing, the availability, lets you pick from the readings, also lets you check out everything else the channel here has to offer as far as other channels we support and digital local small business. Okay, so feel free, Page of Swords, check it out, hang around. And if you got a minute to either hype the reading, like the reading, or leave a comment, respond to other comments and interact down there, it means the world to me. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it helps drive the channel and the family out there so we can continue to grow. All right. Otherwise, until when next we meet, I love you, Pisces, and I will see you then. All right. Until then, peace, love, and spinny heads. Bye. Guys, how did I do? How much time did like everybody get a fair amount of time? I wasn't too short, right? I think we did all right. Sorry, God. I know I'm a little late for church. I was channeling his messages. You know how God works, especially here or any of the channels. If I hadn't have been allowed to keep going, there would have been a microphone glitch, internet outage. Something would have happened where I couldn't go all the way. So, God, thank you for allowing me to go Aries to Pisces. Thank you very much. And now, much like the Beatles, unplug and get off the stage. All right, no encores. People got things to do. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. See you tomorrow for Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Please subscribe, hang out, and be a part of the fam. Remember, these readings will resonate to any placements in yours or your person's chart, because y'all are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All the parts of your charts are what makes you guys so unique in one way. And one final timestamp after the Pisces timestamp is the announcement at 3:42:24. And this announcement is that we are in the planning stages. There will be coming up here probably in the next month or so, the internet, the YouTube, the internet's first ever digital online meet and greet. You don't have to travel. You don't have to get a hotel. None of that stuff. All right. It's going to be by invitations where we'll be selling the tickets, and it takes you right into a link to a Zoom reading where wherever you are in the world, we're all going to connect in on a Zoom meeting, hang out, and have our own digital meet and greet. All right. I'll be there. We'll host it. Liz is going to be there with Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, and it's going to be far, far better cost-wise, so you guys can go anywhere from anywhere in the world and hang out with us in real time. I'm going to record it so everybody gets a recording of it afterwards, and we are going to do so much awesome, fun stuff, way more than what the channel has to offer even. So it's basically a meet and greet, but we're doing it digital, so it's from the comfort of your own home. All right. Basically, for less than the cost of a personal reading, you're going to be able to be a part of the digital meet and greet. All right. That'll be coming up in Aries season. All right. So definitely subscribe, hang out, and be a part of the fam. Stay tuned for further details. We'll let you know the costs and everything else involved. We should be releasing the tickets for those within the week. All right. We'll get you guys. I'll make sure to let you know. Maybe I'll do it during the next All Signs or something, but we'll get that set up so you'll be able to purchase a spot and do a digital Zoom hangout with us. All right. So on that note, we're good. I'm going to disconnect and get out of here, but I will totally keep you posted about that. All right. Awesome little live digital meet and greet. And there we go. And definitely hang out. We're still in talks. We're getting finalized. We will be hosting a couple of watch parties with Elevation Church out of Charlotte. All right. Archer Publications is in some talks with there. Vicky, Nathan, and Holly, Stephen. Everybody in that church is a blessing, and I'm proud and honored to work with them. So keep posted on that too. We'll let you know when some of that stuff's getting ready to come down too. All right. And definitely subscribe to them if you're not already. And then come and hang out with us. Sundays, 11:30 a.m. We go hang out over in their live chat. All right. So come to church with me. All right. Okay, guys. On that note, I've got to unplug and get off the stage. 20 minutes and out, Beatles. All right. Hey, if you got to be anybody, it's good to be the Beatles. Because you know how that worked, right? Right? Like Sinatra, then Elvis, then the Beatles. Nobody ever really beat the Beatles. It's fine. Anyways, okay, time to go. On that note, peace and love, and I'll see y'all next time. All right? Love.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, not caring where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I